Okay, now you can start.
Try that again.
Now I can start. Alright. Welcome back, everyone. It's box time. I'll tell you a story all about how our party adventured inside an ancient ruin. In the supposedly, cursed city that one of our players had actually been living in. Some secrets had been uncovered, namely a dungeon with a brewery built into it.
Truly the best kind of dungeon.
It's a really good dungeon.
And then, after clearing all of that out, it went downstairs into a place that was called the Vault. Some time was spent cutting through the lock, this thick brass lock. And the moment that a push was made on this chest, blood began to pour from within the chest, leaking out onto the surface of the floor, into the flagstones. And I can see Kina moving around. No. Now, what do you do?
I would like to use my divine senses.
Okay.
So
You have one action.
yeah, that's my one action.
You sense no celestial fiends or undead. The ground is not desecrated or consecrated.
Damn it.
I will ready my sword, I guess, just in case it tries to attack me or something.
Okay, I would like to invoke...
Just moving around again. You fuckers. You get one action. Just hold my ass until
But I don't get a move and an action?
No.
Oh. Well, hold on. Can I undo my defense?
No.
Ah.
I am going...
Go.
Yes, Hedrah?
I would like to invoke a background ability that one of our party members had, which would have been very useful.
Yes. Oh, right, yeah, my thing. I've got the archaeologist background. I've got a their special thing is I can discern exactly the function of a ruin.
Okay, that takes time, and is a bit late for this very moment, but you can certainly think over it later.
Yep.
I'm posting its exact location.
Perhaps.
There we go.
Cool. You've gone far beyond the moment of entering a ruin or dungeon. So
Yep.
Moving the fuck on.
Yep.
Who would be better to blast?
1 second.
Me, the Barbarian, and probably Kellin. Since we're the weapon attackers.
This will be my last spell.
Excuse you, I'm also a melee attacker.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but high damage. Sneak attack, rage, two-hander.
Alright, this will be my last spell. I have a little bit of healing from my channel divinity, just a little bit enough to bring someone to wake someone up. So I'm gonna bless some people.
Okay.
And I'm going to do, I'm going to do Elloe and Siri.
Carrie.
Carrie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really don't know. I mean, the two of you you're both rogues, so it's like a toss-up.
Yeah, but you can
What?
target
Athia's a
trees,
bard.
so-
Yeah, if he's a bard.
Oh, Athia's a bard?
Yeah, bless the
What
rogue.
was that?
for
I'm
straight attack.
not rogue.
Then the rogue. Rogue's gonna... Sorry.
It's okay.
When I get level 2 spells, I'll do a level 2 bless and get 4. Then I can bless the whole front line.
It's
Very
okay.
handy.
I'll make us get advantage if it comes down to a combat.
If. Ha.
If...
Yeah.
Hey, you don't know
Yes.
what's going to happen with this.
I really don't.
I get to do one thing, right?
Correct.
Gonna throw a javelin at it.
Yes.
Thunk.
Okay.
I'm
You hit the
gonna take a
chest with a
dodge
javelin.
action.
Can you roll me a d20? Don't roll a 20. Okay, cool.
Right in the middle.
You hit the javelin, and sorry, you hit the chest with the javelin. Good job. Cool.
Just kick the thing open.
Wait. If this is a mimic and the lock was also part of the mimic, does it mean I just circumcised a mimic?
This
If
is
it was
not
a mimic,
mimic.
maybe.
If
But
it
it's not.
was.
Scout doesn't do mimics.
No, mimics are for chumps. Instead, monsters hide inside chests. They aren't to the chest.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. There's a monster
Wait,
inside, isn't there?
Could you have a mimic inside of a chest?
You mean, could you have loot mimics? Yeah, of course you could.
No, it's a loot midget.
It'd be a
Loot
double
midget.
bluff there. Get on it, Savin.
All right. I believe that is everyone then who is, if they able to, take an action.
Well, I draw my bow.
Look at that. We're on the turn order, which means
course.
there's a monster. Maybe.
That's fine. I don't need to go. I have no spells. I have just cantrips now.
Congrats on the nat 20 on initiative.
All right. And Hedrah.
Yeah, I have to have my token selected and boink.
Cool. Sword descending. And Elloe, on your turn, the chest is pushed the rest of the way open, and a bloody, slimy-looking creature slurms its way the rest of the way out.
Ugh.
What do?
Rage.
Cool.
Hi.
Is the bonus or a
Oh!
stun?
Oh,
Ow.
say no shit.
All right.
Woo lad.
Well,
There goes this encounter.
And rage is a bonus action, yes.
Yeah.
And rage also doesn't double on crit, so
I did.
and that's not your
I
fault.
did. I'm so confused. Can I turn that off?
Nope.
Okay.
All right.
still a fucking 23.
Yeah, it doesn't do
that's-
23. Your weapon strikes this thing really fucking hard though, and cleaves a great meaty chunk out of it. Hey, that sword though, it sure does one less damage than it used to do.
It's a sit. Oh, it's a sit.
Oh.
Yay!
All right, assuming that you don't let it get to -5, a smith can spend some time and fix it up. Kellin.
So, that sure is a party member threatening it.
Yes. Very violently. There we go. Cool. You definitely hit it. It doesn't take 12, it certainly takes 6 at least. And your whip now does 1 less damage than it used to. Now then, let's see here. From right to left. Athia.
Okay.
It is going to try and pseudopod you.
No.
I don't think a 14 hits you.
No, it does not.
Alright. And then it will aim for your eyes. Does a 19 hit you?
It would. But should I use shield or not?
Yes.
That's the question. I could. It'll be my last spell slot, but whatever.
Cool.
Nope.
You are about to get struck in the eyes by a blob of sizzling, bloody ichor, but you deflect it magic. Maddie, you're up.
Okie dokie. Take a step over here, and then I'ma shoot my bow.
Alright.
16.
Yep.
Poink.
Blink. It feels it.
Sweet.
Third one.
Alright, so this thing sure seems to be resisting physical damage. So,
Maybe.
in light of that, I'm going to go over here, where it can't hurt me. And then I'm going to caress it gently with a hand of withering necrotic energy. But
Okay,
wait,
cool.
there's more. 9.
Okay, cool. No.
Where?
I'm afraid that a 9 is not going to do anything for you.
See image above.
Athia.
Okay. Let's take the disengage and step back a bit.
Sure.
And that's really all I can do because disengage is a full action.
It is. It is a full action.
No point in letting my weapon get degraded or damaged.
Madilyn.
And move back into it. And I'm going to throw a guiding bolt. Oh, wait, a side. No, not guiding bolt. A
Sacred Flame. Let me tell you about the ooze's fantastic ability to do dexterity. Sure is a -2.
Oh,
But it
still
somehow has
almost-
higher
Almost
AC than
fucking
8.
made it.
Three.
Almost made it. It takes 5 damage. Brap. Elloe.
Reckless attack. Blah. Wait. Better idea. Dragon Flame.
Okay, cool. Roll me a d20.
Oh no.
Alright. Let's see. Oh boy. Alright. As you breathe fire over this thing, which I will attempt to save out of, and again, I came real close, if not for fucking -2. But as you also, breathe a thick gout of flame over this thing, you hear a cracking sound inside the chest.
No.
No, you broke the thing inside. Now it's just junk.
Kellin!
You're smacking the loot.
I'm gonna whip it again.
Alrighty.
Well, -1, I guess.
Yep. Your weapon is now -2 damage. Reminder, if it hits -5 in this game, it is destroyed. Until that point, anything can be restored by blacksmith's tools or a smith.
Mending?
Mending.
Hello.
Yeah, and mending.
Hi there.
Alright. Elloe. That attack you performed certainly seemed to enrage this ooze. 1 second. Let's just, didn't think I'd get to do this. Change that.
Hit me in the face.
Elloe, stop
Alright.
attacking the chest, you idiot.
19 hit for 12 acid damage.
That certainly isn't a toxin.
It is not a toxin, no.
Oof.
Rough.
And I'm afraid that's not all, friend.
Oh no.
As then it's going to try and spit acid in your eyes too. which I believe it gets advantage on. If it didn't already have advantage because you hit the chest. Oh boy.
Ooh.
Blam! Acid in the eyes. And Elloe goes down. Maddie.
Well, I will push a button.
I do like buttons.
19.
Alright.
Why are you getting advantage, by the way?
You are correct. I do not get advantage because Elloe isn't threatening anymore.
No,
At
she
all.
is not anymore. No.
Not
Sure
at
is
all.
not.
Blink! Ceridwen.
Alright, Athia, can you get Elloe up?
No, I'm out of spells.
Damn it, hold on.
I'll
Alright.
do it.
Okay, that's fine then. Yeah, alright. Then hearing that, Carrie will give this thing another chill touch! There we go.
Hey, it is defeat.
Die, you horrible
The-
monster!
Ichor and Blood goes from a angry crimson to an oxygenless, like, rusty brown before becoming so much dust.
I'll channel divinity to give Elloe 2 hit points.
But wait, there might be more somewhere. We aren't in our initiative yet.
Oh,
Oh,
And now we
Nope.
are.
But yes, please next time wait before you before you then start moving around. You guys are so terrible at that. all the
look,
time.
it was still my
Hey,
turn, fucker.
I know. You
I
weren't the only one.
I didn't move immediately. I was calm that time.
Yeah. But yes, well, Elloe is picked up before she gets an injury. Grumble.
Whew, okay. Let's see what this thing was guarding. I mean, Elloe, are you okay?
It burns.
Walk
Alright,
it
you're
off. You'll be
fine.
fine. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Looks over Kellin's whip. Gets us a small hammer and start hammering on it.
Sure.
That
it
doesn't
will-
make any sense.
It doesn't, but that's how it works. Whatever. It's like using a
Yeah,
whetstone
the
to
men-
sharpen your hammer in Monster Hunter. Who gives a fuck?
And
Here's the
it
thing, I have the mending cantrip. It doesn't mean I can't make it fun.
Yep.
Okay, fair enough.
Doesn't the cantrip itself still have quite a long cast time? You might want to wait a moment.
No, it
Does it not? Is it really that
doesn't. I'm
quick?
pretty sure. Let me
Isn't it
look
a
up.
ritual?
I have it. I have it
thought
on
it-
my thing. Give me a
I
second.
remember it taking
Min-
like just being a constant
Minute.
hour of fucking
1
casting.
minute.
Oh, 1 minute.
1 minute.
Wow, okay.
Yep.
All right. So, when you look inside this chest, you can see that it contained 4 beautiful urns.
Oh,
It now contains 3
Oh.
beautiful urns. One has been heat damaged and cracked. Its contents have spilled out into the bottom of this chest.
What are those contents?
contents are they?
It certainly looks like sand, grit.
Oh, it's some...
The
Ash.
mommy flashback. mummy flashback.
It is in fact 4 urns of what might very well be the ash of a deceased elves.
Weird to keep burial.
And the inside of this chest is where all the inscription remains, including some that, amongst your various combinations of knowledges, you can see that there are things that are, proofed against detection, like fills the inside of this chest. It's, obviously intent on keeping a lot of this hidden. And there is a little stone tablet. Would anyone as well like to make me an investigation check?
Investigation.
Ooh.
I got it.
I can
6.
Alright.
I can assist somebody.
Yeah, I'll assist, I guess.
I got a 5 on it, so
Okay.
nice.
All right.
22.
Again, remember that magic does not work. I need to do it before someone hits the guidance button and zaps themselves.
Yeah, I know. I was about to think that, but then I realized, wait a minute, this room zaps me.
You know
So
what?
22?
I should have been blasting you guys for 1 damage each time you casted a spell. My bad.
I'll just take my 2
Oh.
damage, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'll take my 1 damage. I casted a shield.
Yep.
I cast
I
Bless from
cast
outside of the
Arrow.
room.
You did actually cast your bless from outside the room. Okay. So while you're, pulling out this little stone tablet, it looks like it's been made of like carved obsidian. The letters inside it are I'm trying to think of the opposite of embossed.
Engraved?
Yes, there we go. It's been engraved with some kind of like other white stone that looks like it could be pearl, perhaps. Judging by the way that it shifts and it seems to be omnicolored in the light. And while you're looking through this chest, you find a secret compartment. Everyone likes secret compartments.
Ooh.
So you're saying it's pearlescent.
Yes, that's the word, pearlescent. The pearl is pearlescent. And within it, you find, roll me... 1d13, please.
It's still very weird that they had what it seems like burial urns in a chest.
Alright, you find a Wand of the War Mage.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Everybody
Wow.
rolls need.
What's Wand of the War Mage do again?
Let me look
It
up.
grants
what the
you
word is.
spell attack +1, and you ignore half cover when making spell attacks. It's pretty great. So
Okay.
just an all-round +1 attack spells.
That's
Uh,
very good.
Which
It's
of us
very-
casts the most offensive spells?
And which of you can afford to have a hand free to hold a wand in?
I
that's
can
not me, actually.
technically have a hand. Well, a hand. I mean, I use one hand for sword. I could use one for wand, but then I wouldn't be able to use it for some magic purposes. And would I?
No, you can. It counts. That's what a wand does. Any arcane focus replaces somatic components.
Right.
I technically found this, right?
You did technically
Can't
find
cast
it.
spells,
You did technically
nerd.
find this.
No. Athia, I'll trade you for the Nick knife.
Sure. I was gonna give you the knife anyway.
Wow. Earned.
There we go.
Yep, alright. You now are holding a Wand of the War Mage +1. It, I believe, still requires... Yes, it requires attunement, so it'll take an attunement slot. It takes an hour to do so. Likewise, that Nick Knife requires an attunement.
I'll do it.
But yes, so you're faced with these three beautiful urns and one damaged urn. It's still, mostly got ashes in it.
So I can determine
Any
Arcades'
inscription?
value.
The urns themselves? No, they appear to be beautiful and made of, with the hand of an expert craftsperson. And they might be magical. Whatever it is has not protected them from damage particularly, but it's hard to say. Right now you're in a place that defies spellcasting and is resting in a box of non-detection, but,
So
These probably belong in a museum.
I'm gonna be honest. This is somebody's house, and we're talking about robbing the graves of their ancestors in their own house.
Mhm.
I'm not normally a stickler for morality, but that seems like a bit of a dick move. We should
It
probably
is.
leave this shit here.
I mean, you do grave robbing all the time.
I do no such thing.
Yeah.
Between grave
archaeologist.
robbing and archaeology, I feel very uncomfortable.
This is
about
my
this
first
direction.
dungeon expedition. I'm a chronicler.
No, I'm the one who does grave robbing.
How long does someone have to be dead before it's considered archaeology instead of grave?
Look, it doesn't matter when you're
Lisa
talking about
Henry.
the corpse.
163 years.
I'm pretty sure this is older than 163 years.
It is,
Does
in
it
fact, older than 163
matter?
years by a lot. But, I mean, it matters in documentation.
I'm just saying, this seems like a thing we should just not mess with, because they've been here preserved for hundreds of years, and this is where they were clearly meant to be buried.
Is it though? Because
Yes.
I mean, I'm no expert, but why would they just have burial urns in a chest?
so
Which
people
are
They're
won't
on
come
display.
fuck with
guarded by a
them.
blood ooze, but,
Well,
I mean,
if you
that's-
think about it, why would there be a acid blood ooze thingy?
That was my question.
To keep people like us
Sorry.
from stealing the dead people.
Probably. So, and why would they put non-detection on urns unless, you know, they don't want them to be found, or, you know, trying to think.
They don't want them to be stolen.
That too.
I mean, if they didn't want it to
But
be
in
found,
general-
they did a pretty bad job with this room, considering this is the only thing in it.
Yes, but
Well,
there's a
it's
guardian
somebody's
monster,
house.
and also they've been here for hundreds, if not thousands of years, and no one's fucked with them. So
I'm
that's a
sure someone
pretty
would have
decent job.
come along and done it if we didn't.
Well, yes, someone would eventually. Nothing gets left alone forever.
Right.
I'm
So
just saying.
why leave it here for someone else to take and steal and all that when you could put it in a museum?
You know, that's actually a
Because-
fair point, I suppose. Now that they don't have any guardians left.
I'm down with museums.
Historian's Guild is upstairs.
Yeah.
You know what? I
Exactly.
don't care. I'm going to go catalog books.
Plus, this is basically
Before you
what
do
we were paid
that,
to do.
Hey, you certainly have a stone tablet that was also in this thing.
On second thought,
I'm
Let's
going
read
to
it.
I was
go.
gonna take that.
You got very
I'm-
carried away there. I was like, I wonder if he forgot.
Yes,
I'm going
absolutely.
to go tell the historians what we found.
Yeah, we'll go
Do that,
try and
please.
decipher this
So I'll
stone
go
tablet.
upstairs.
All right,
Outside.
Ceridwen, you take one. Okay, you
Outside.
take one damage. Otherwise, you have to leave this fucking room.
Yes, I take the tablet out of the room and then decipher it.
Yeah, I follow
Sure.
directly after her as well.
I'll go back.
Okay.
I'll leave the urns where they are for now.
All right.
We can come back
So
to them later.
you cast comprehend languages on this little tablet, and let's see here. Can you please either make me a wisdom save or opt to fail it, Savin?
God, why do you gotta present me with a choice? I don't have
I
a
know,
choice.
right?
Opt to fail it, do it.
No, I mean, I'm just gonna... That's fine, I failed. The choice was made for me.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. You are about to be bestowed with some knowledge.
Yay!
However, as your eyes scan over this tablet, the pearlescent words shimmer and fade before becoming nothing. They become illegible scratches. The message is all up in your noggin now, Ceridwen.
Yay! Everything turned out fine.
The
I
message
don't
said,
know
do
about that.
not disturb.
Yeah, what
As
does
the
it
message
say?
said, the Reapers are coming.
Emo
No!
Emo tab.
God damn it, I already ran that fantasy plotline. Get out of here.
Shit, you did do that, didn't you?
You really did. Cycles and everything.
Yep.
Okay. At the same time, Madilyn, you've gone out to go and get the historians. And there are a handful of them there. They're all rather excited about this revelation, especially on learning that you've discovered some kind of ancient elven burial vault, which is something that they've literally never, ever seen or heard of,
Yes.
because they all disappeared.
A great white flight.
Wait, which one was this one? That's not the one I fucking tried to find. It's not the one I...
Nah.
Whatever. Yeah, something along those lines. I was going for the Traps Arcade one.
Of course.
Classic.
I'll take that one too, though.
This is all that is on it. And this is all that you memorize, Savin.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a whisper.
No, I mean, there's nothing stopping Savin from recounting it to the lot of you.
There we go.
But what if I don't want it? That's fine. To where we move onwards, this is the map of our flag. Oh! Interesting. I think the elves knew they were going to be leaving. And somehow, whatever we've discovered here is a map to wherever they went.
Or was a map.
Or was a map
So-
until somebody breathed fire on it.
Well, before
Well,
someone
I have a
went ahead and
question.
used comprehend languages on it. That's cool. Yes, you have a question. Go ahead.
A map is only good if you have a point of reference.
This is true. However, there was no map on that Ceridwen has been able to see. It had words, and they're all gone. But that note, that ringing statement, is left in Ceridwen's head.
Question: can I do a what's it called no. In Swedish, it's cold print. What's it called a
Charcoal
pressing-
etching.
Yes, of the walls and everything.
lot of
Yeah, it
wall.
would take you some time, and although those icons are different, are so like all identical in the map, they are actually different. It will take you, if not all of a day.
Well, we're pretty much picking down for now, so
This is true. You could
Unless
spend
somebody-
you could spend some time here in the area. I know that a number of you are hurt and
I
would probably
could
like
ask-
that time.
I could ask some of the more bookish characters if they're willing to assist in this endeavor.
I'm sorry, system what?
Of
To make-
taking etchings of everything in here in the vault room.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
And what's it called? The inside of the chest was inscribed as well.
Yep, although that was definite just magic inscription of non-detection.
Okay, just making sure. So I got
Yeah.
clear reading.
Indeed. And while you are going about this etching, Kellin, are you spending the hour to attune? Likewise,
Yes.
Athia, are you spending the hour to attune?
Ah, right, I should attune. Sorry, Hedrah, I got attuned to the wand of the War Mage.
I mean, she's going to be at this for like, tell you what, give me a 1d4 plus 8. That's how many hours it will take to etch
Oh, that's a long time of etching.
the whole vault.
1d4 plus 8. So you get a long rest plus a shoot. So 11.
Oh,
Alright, it's going to take you 11 hours to etch that room.
Oh, wow. Nice going there,
Can
Savin.
you... you cock, you found it. So,
Ah.
I made a mention before many times that this place is symmetrical.
Uh-huh. That's what I thought.
Huh?
And I'm just going to,
Yeah, there was a part that was back here in the other room.
Oh.
There is a
Oh.
hidden chest. Congratulations on discovering it.
Secret
The
door.
Hedrah, you can see back there. There is a Kegaruni. Yeah.
Ah, number 6. Ah,
And
And
if you check in that room, there was an empty space behind this bookcase, notching all the way back.
congratulations.
And there
And
was a
in it,
chest in it.
It's another wand of the War Mage.
It's two. No, you could dual wield wands like Jim Dark
Pew,
magic.
pew, 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 as you forget that you need hands to hold onto a rope and fall onto an acid bed.
Of course, yeah.
Akimbo.
Akimbo wands. They call me Akimbo wands. Greatest magical bounty hunter this side of the cold north.
Here's a picture of Daniel Radcliffe.
Akimbo wands. Alright, let's
Akimbo guns.
see here.
All right. Is the chest trapped before I...
Ole.
I mean, you've climbed on top of it, so...
I mean, look, I can sit on a chest without triggering the lock trap.
Unless it's weight-based.
Who would weight-based trap a chest? That's retarded.
Who would fucking sit on a chest without checking it first? Ah?
Ah.
I don't see the connection.
Who's more retarded? The retard who sets up for
Maybe
the
she's
wait,
afraid
chest
that
trap
you'll
for the
break
Okay,
the
Marcus,
chest.
calm down there.
Maybe she's afraid you're just gonna be too happy for the chat.
I mean, you could break it.
It's also a 5-foot square. I don't think the chest is 5 feet.
It is not actually 5
But
feet.
don't
It's
worry,
pretty
I'm
big.
actually down there doing sketches.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sorry, etchings.
Can I get a 1d10, please?
Yes.
Also, I love this generator.
Do.
You get a bag of holding. I don't like this generator anymore.
Go ahead, give it to
You
us.
could have gotten like 20 +1 crossbow bolts or some great healing potions and shit like that. You get the actual magic item.
Of course.
Carrie
Right.
picks it up and looks at it. Hey, look, a new purse.
Ooh.
The endless purse.
Stuffing that in the inventory there. Thank you.
All right,
Perfect.
congratulations on your bag of holding. It's not
That-
empty. It is not empty.
Oh.
There's stuff in. There's
How
something
the
in it.
fuck would she know that?
I mean, obviously the first
She
thing I do is
reaches
just
in.
stuff my entire head in there and hope it's a bag of devouring.
Okay.
No, that's a
tell you
lie.
what.
I don't actually do
But that is a good point. It could be a bag of devouring. Roll me 1d10. Don't get a 1.
Yay.
Okay. It is actually a bag of holding.
Okay.
I mean, even if it
Thanks
was
for
a bag,
reminding me that
Even if it
things
was
aren't
bag
always
of-
what they seem.
even if it was a bag of devouring, we'd find a use for it.
Oh yeah,
no,
I've
there's
absolutely
always-
seen people murder people with a bag of devouring before.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
That's the best fucking assassination bag ever.
It is. It hides the body and everything.
Yep.
And you can never find it again either because it's devoured.
Yep, it's gone forever. But no, this bag of holding is not empty. However, it appears to be full of rather mundane goods. I mean, they're in a bag of holding, so they haven't gone off or anything. You find...
Ooh.
I have a question though.
I'm going to go into your equipment party loot thing, just put up into there.
This is a rules lowering on both our sides.
Go for it.
Aren't bag of holdings technically permanently emptied until you stick your hand in and think about the item you take out?
No. You can reach in there and think of an item to pull that item out specifically, but you
You can
can
go
eventually
rummaging.
like just upend the bag and just dump shit out of it. Because otherwise,
If the bag is turned inside out, its contents spill forth unharmed, but you must be put right before being used again.
yes. So obviously, when you get a new bag of holding, you just boop, punch it out.
Also, if you put it inside an extra-dimensional space created by a handy haversack, a portable hole, or similar item, it instantly destroys both items and opens a gate to the astral plane. Anyone within 10 feet of the gate is sucked through to a random location of the astral plane. This gate is
Yay.
one way and cannot be reopened.
Yay! Fuck this shit! I'm out. Do do do.
Like, all right, welcome to the elemental plane of fire, cunt.
Hey, I'm a dragon. It's fine.
Right, so I need to stay about at least 10 feet away from you then.
All right.
Yes, please keep at least 10 feet away from the dragon at all times.
Add a row below. Okay, so first of all, 10
Also,
pounds
you
of
should
green
totally
tea.
whisper me whatever's in that bag so I can keep shit secret from my party members. It'll be great. I'm just kidding. No, you don't have to.
We're playing that game now,
I was just shit posting. You don't have to.
Uh-huh.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of green
Why
tea.
don't I believe you?
What's that? The fighter bureaucracy or the geomancy going up again?
10 pounds of green tea.
That's like at least a month's worth of
10
it.
pounds of sugar beet candy.
Holy crap!
Wait, where is this?
From
Shit.
the
I
party
probably
loot.
Where's
Oh, I,
Oh, God. Where's Oh, there it is.
Equipment. Party. There you go.
Ah.
4 ivory
Ooh.
flasks of brandy.
ooh.
The flasks themselves are worth money. They are solid ivory.
Oh.
I'm not gonna sell
Oh.
ivory. That's evil.
You don't know. It could have been. You could have gotten off of an evil great beast, just made of ivory, made of horns.
Who knows?
But then I'm encouraging the ivory trade.
What ivory trade?
Okay, what's
Exactly.
fucking wrong with that? Do you know how much money I make with that shit? Fuck you.
Fuck you, actually.
Uh,
This was someone's secret snack stash?
ooh, that's a
Ooh.
real good one there.
Ooh.
Save those for a rainy day.
20
how many
ra-
player
This was
characters are
definitely someone's secret stash of snacks.
It really
It's
was.
not wrong.
It was, yeah, green tea, candy, brandy, food.
Alright, I guess just put those rations in the party's ration tab.
Sure. Now 262 rations. I'll take that.
Lambda spread.
Also, good job not using the amounts tab.
I mean, these are put down in set weights. I haven't done the maths for that yet.
20 rations is 20 pounds.
No, I mean, like, in the equipment there's an amount, and you're not using Just getting your shit.
Just let scabular thing.
No, I'm
There.
going to go back and undo this.
No, it's fine. I
No.
got it. I'll do it. No, it's fine.
I'm still in it, so please don't actually edit in it.
Yeah.
Wait,
One
wait.
person editing the sheet at a time, okay, guys?
Yep, hop out of it. I'm
Say
still
that
adding stuff
just
to
to
it.
mention, the amount only specifies the amount of units of it. It doesn't specify the weight of it.
I don't care at
You
all.
You sure as hell don't use 1 pound of tea per cup.
That would be amazing. the thickest tea you've ever
Also, you
seen.
could easily
Fucking
put 10
cigarette.
LBS in amount. So,
There you go.
ooh, a silver throwing dagger.
20
them.
silver throwing daggers.
Oh,
Yeah, I used the amount tab, cunt.
yeah. All
Okay,
right.
that is the context.
So I'm gonna give everybody except Elloe a potion of healing.
Yay!
Right.
Who would store a bunch of silver throwing daggers with their snacks?
Well, obviously they're cutting knives for, you know, cutting the
Jeez.
apples
20.
and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
20.
true. Like, those rations are made up of like apples and cheese.
Can I get a couple of those daggers?
Some old
Yes. I think. Let's see. Maddie, do you
I would
use
love-
throwing weapons at all?
Yes, I'm actually pretty good at throwing and shooting stuff.
Alright, so let's give each of you 6 silver throwing daggers. And then
Oh,
Madilyn
not
and
too bad.
Elloe can... Actually, Madilyn's also shitty at dexterity. I guess I and Elloe can each have 1 silver dagger.
Cool. I will leave handling that stuff out to you all.
Yes, I will take care
At
of
the
that.
same time, Athia, when you attune to the Wand of the War Mage, you learn 1 word in Ancient Elven. You can
Ooh.
read it, you can speak it, you know it instinctively.
Is it a word I get to choose, or is it a word that
Slap.
you're going to tell me?
You get to choose it. What do you want to know?
Mm.
Go with
You
fuck.
know that word in Ancient Elven forever.
Oh, that's a tough choice.
I know, right?
Oh.
What is Athia's desire? What does she wish that she could read, speak, or write in Ancient Elven at any time?
Cock.
Fuck!
Fuck! Look, I wouldn't be...
I-
For me, it would absolutely be just like, what's the most horrendous swear word I can think of?
Yeah, I think that's actually what it would be.
Alright, you now know the Ancient Elven word for fuck. Please write that down somewhere in your character sheet.
So I know how to write it, speak it, and say it, and everything like that.
Correct. If you really wanted to, you could just scribe the Ancient Elven for fuck all over the walls here. You'd know exactly
Please
what it
don't.
meant at all times.
It's already going to take a lot of money to refurbish this place.
I mean, do you really actually want to stay in this place?
I mean,
What's wrong with living here?
yeah, this seems like a nice place. Have you seen the Brew Golem? Sorry, Warforged. That's
Okay, let me
incredibly
put it this
racist,
way.
I'm sorry.
They're super
This
racist.
downstairs is fine. The upstairs needs a lot of work, and there's not really anyone in the town.
I know,
Right.
it's perfect. And
Sure,
look, it
yeah.
even has a
That's
fully
great,
stocked
yeah.
library.
Not Scrooge.
She already
because
knows
you're the
one
only,
of her neighbors.
You're the only other person in this town.
I don't see what the problem
So?
is.
That's
What's
okay.
wrong with that?
I'm just saying.
Well, you're
it's
not
Look,
good
I
enough
already
for
spend
it?
9 out of 10 hours I spend a week in a library all by myself. It's fine.
I just don't think it's very healthy for only 2 people to live in a town by themselves.
Well, then clearly we need to bring a lot of settlers down here to fill this town back up.
We don't,
Yeah, I'm down with
we
settling
don't
here.
have 2 people. We got the explorers killed as well. They're gonna
Isn't
start
the
setting up
town really
shop.
close to the causeway?
See,
It
that's
is very
why I
close to
want.
the
That's
causeway.
another good reason to live here, because now I can levy trade taxes as this town's rightful noble lord. And Carrie just like sticks her nose up and smiles, and like obviously just kidding, but all hoity-toity.
Sure, we'll just claim the land for Granddad and everything like that.
It would make a very.
And then, like the second you say that, Carrie will like take her backpack off and pull out a House Bulgruff banner she's been carrying around.
A whole banner.
Yeah, whole banner. Like
I was
mean,
kidding, but
You just carry that around with you.
Well, I carry it to an abandoned city with the intention of claiming it for Grandpa. Yes. Well, her grandpa, my father.
So your true intentions have finally been revealed.
I mean, I was kidding about the whole entire claiming thing. I'm not exactly sure how that really works, and
Well, watch.
you don't want to cause another power.
I'm just going to go find the
balance,
tallest
do you?
building, and I'm going to put the banner up, and then if anyone wants to dispute it, they can fight me.
Yeah,
You
but-
hear the you hear the fucking racking of a rifle.
This is how power-ups and more get started, Carid. This is how they start.
I'm kidding. Good God.
I mean, you do remember that our whole entire land just kind of came out of one.
No?
Yes.
No?
Yes.
No?
Came out of what?
A whole entire power-up balance and everything like that.
Oh, I thought you meant war.
I mean,
I heard war.
technically
really.
it did kind of do a war.
It was like a minor skirmish and then a tiny genocide. It's fine.
Yeah,
By the
that's
way,
kind
as
of
this
what they
conversation
describe
is
as war.
ongoing. Kellin has finished attuning to an item,
Yay!
the courtesan's nick knife. And hey, Kellin, you know all of that clothing that you're wearing?
Uh,
It has now been permanently glamoured. You look like a pretty courtesan.
Oh, you look so cute.
Aw, you're adorable, Kellin.
Never change. This is now
What?
your outfit. Please.
God damn it!
Oh, look at him, his little ears are all red. Gary's gonna go over and just tweak your ears.
Oh.
Absolutely adorable, little buddy.
Tweak, tweak,
Oh,
tweak.
oh no!
Well,
Yep. And when you like take off the clothing, like you know, if you put on any other article of clothing at any time, any article of clothing you wear immediately becomes a courtesan's outfit in various
I mean-
colors, similar to the theme of whatever you were previously wearing.
You pulled it off
Oh.
very well, little buddy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, he's so adorable.
he is. He really is. I'm so glad we're friends.
Oh no. This is the best.
Yep. There you go, Kellin. Literally, anytime you wear any clothing, it glamours itself to make you look like a pretty courtesan. The clothing will always match like the color scheme of whatever it is that you're wearing. This includes your armor and all of that kind of stuff.
Best curse.
Congratulations, you are now cast. So you also, you know, can't unattune to it unless someone casts remove cast from you, and you know, even then it's always cast.
I mean, this is a pretty cool weapon, and this is a neat curse. I'm fine with.
And before, that weapon has a second secret.
And then we'll
Yeah,
have
no,
a second
I'm gonna ask
character in
the
as
whole thing.
many days who wakes up with E-cup.
Yes.
I fully approve of this.
Poor Kellin. Kellin's a man, damn it, a strong man with a
Strong.
passions in.
Yeah,
There you
sure.
go.
Anyone is.
I grow boobs. We're getting this curse removed.
Yeah, you remove the curse and you grow tits. Haha!
Owned.
It was a trap.
Actually, wait a minute. Hold on. I just remembered something. Gary's going to
The
go over to the trash
obsidian.
can and take
I
out
already
one of those.
searched it.
Load up.
Yeah, but now we know each of these little
Oh yeah.
black balls creates fire elementals.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's
Or
another
has the potential
process
to,
to it, but
Maybe.
technically, yes.
Either way.
Or they're in the waste bucket because they're already spent.
No, they were all
Well,
fine.
even so, they're still worth a hefty amount each.
Exactly.
That's
They
very
are
true.
carved obsidian spheres. Would you like me to make that your party loot?
Yes. Because
Yes.
we should probably take these to the Arcanist Guild or something to see if we can safely create little summoning orbs.
Oh, yeah, I fully agree with that. I need to go there anyway and
Wait.
get my license for stuff.
Maddie?
Carry.
Maddie?
Now that you happen to have a bag of holding, you could safely transport these books.
I'm not so sure. I mean, I believe things still rattle around in there. I think it would be better to carefully, archive each one individually.
Ned?
Also, I'd kind of just prefer to leave them here, so that I can read them at my leisure in my new house.
You are going to have a talk with the Historians Guild about trying to own, the dungeon that they asked you to explore.
Look,
Since
if they
they're
didn't want me to
playing
own it,
with
they
an
should have
attached
sent someone else to
sentient to it.
explore it.
Hmm.
That's how adventurers work. I find this, I own
Look.
this now.
Look,
Yeah.
if you want to, all right. Look here. How about this? If you really want this place, declare this place a historical landmark, and you are its caretaker.
You
I mean,
can
that could
certainly
work.
try that with the Historians Guild waiting upstairs.
Yeah, no.
I'm just saying, maybe let the Historians Guild do their whole, do their whole big thing, and then see if you can just buy it off them or something.
Was Elloe
Oh.
okay when I went into that room? I did a medicine check on her. She was laying on the ground.
Injured and drunk.
Oh, so like always.
Yeah, that's typical Saturday night.
I will
Any
begin
reason.
trying to feebly drag Elloe out.
Yeah, you need some more
You-
just muscle to
you-
pull this beast.
Stupid, heavy, giant, fat, did it come? Drag.
Do you need help there, Madilyn?
Yes.
Matt.
It's because we have two Madelyns. I'm gonna be all
Yes.
confused.
No,
Let's
no.
start
We
calling
don't have two Madelyns. We got Madilyn, which is
This,
the blue one, and Madeleine, which
Uh-huh.
is the mouse.
Uh-huh.
I fucking
Yeah.
hate both of you.
Big difference.
Yep. Sure.
yes, this oaf is too heavy and is blacked out.
You know,
Elloe?
this happens more often than it really should with her.
Just leave her there. She'll wake up on her own.
Okay, so you enter the tent.
I knock
the-
first.
Yeah, you knock. You can hear soft, sultry moaning, and then some rummaging. And when you enter, they've just a blanket thrown over the both of them.
Hello? Are you decent?
Hi there. Ooh, you're looking a little
Hi.
bit dusted up. How was your expedition?
It was fine. There were only 2 monsters and none of us died. We
Okay.
cleared the place out. We found an ancient elven burial ground.
Okay.
The usual magic items. Oh, there's a warforged who lives down there and makes beer.
Excellent. Oh, really?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, they look summarily excited by this. You can see that tails are wagging beneath blankets.
And yeah, outside of the upstairs, which is obviously trashed, everything downstairs is in remarkable good shape. Someone could move right on in, because it's a very nice, well-furnished house. In perfect condition.
That's delightful news. We'll have to set to exploring and archiving properly.
Yes. So, speaking of which, I wanted to ask, technically speaking, who owns all this land anyway?
Us?
Did the guild just buy it? How did that work?
I don't know. I don't know how they. Yeah, I mean, we own it, and I don't know the process for that. They both share a look. Do you know how? No, they just shrug. No, we own it though.
Did someone tell
probably
you
sell it.
own it, or?
Yes. And then once we're done here, we sell the place,
Oh, okay.
which
Excellent.
I imagine is going to be sold so that the trading concerns route can actually be resolved from the central jungles.
Yes, well, whenever you get around to selling it, could you tell whoever handles that to call me first about that house? It's actually quite nice.
She will squint for a moment. How much money do you think you have?
Carrie just completely stares directly at them till they, get all awkward.
I mean, you're in a staring competition against someone who might very well this moment still be nothing.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
can keep this up for a very long time. You can see some rummaging underneath the blankets. Do you continue to stare them down?
Yes.
All right. How long do you intend to stay? Because they'll just have fun now.
At first it was awkward, now it's a kink.
Alright, well, as soon as it's clear that they're no longer having this conversation, they're going to leave.
Yeah.
And, before I actually exit, I'll say, by the way, there's a whole library of elven tomes down there.
Excellent. That is absolutely excellent.
Yep. So, job's pretty much done. Is there anything else in town we need to explore, or...?
I mean, you're welcome to check over other buildings and houses just in case. We've got other historians around here, and I'm sure they'd appreciate the help, cataloging and taking information, but that's probably going to be the work of months now.
So that's a no then. Alright. Well, pleasure working with you. Have fun.
Oh no, the pleasure is all ours.
I can see that's entirely true. Alright, goodbye. Just gonna leave. Weirdos.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, hello, handsome.
There is a charming individual. Just enlarge that token there for a moment there. Who is like, his tent flap is open. He's perched up on like a fold out camp bed type thing, and appears to be looking through a notebook. He'll pause and look up. Hello, can I help you, miss?
Carrie blushes. It's like, oh shit, did I say that out loud? Hi, I'm Carrie. I'm with the expedition group. I'm just trying to get to know the rest of the guild here.
Ah, well then. Okay. My name is Michael. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm an architecture and, well, I suppose just an architecture specialist, so any time that a building needs its insides judged and compared to other types of places, I'm the one responsible.
Oh, well, would you be the one to talk to about a, say, giant elven underground vault with all of its walls and floor covered with strange runes?
Yes, in general. I mean, to be fair, when it comes to something like that, we're all the people to be concerned. It's rather big news, and we're glad that you've, taken it upon yourselves to clear it out.
Right. Well, what I mean to say is we absolutely found exactly that downstairs.
He will give you a grin that has all pearly white teeth. I gathered as much, thanks.
He just blushes and does that little scratch the back of the head thing. Oh, right. Well, I'll just go tell the rest of the guild then. It was great meeting you, Michael.
Yes, and yourself as well, miss. At which point, yeah, he puts down his book and starts rummaging around in his tent for probably, historian tools, so that he can go and inspect this place now that you've de-dangered it. Maddie, you enter the mess tent. You've had occasion to come in here a couple of times, seeing as they were in the area and making food. There is a language specialist. They appear to be some form of paladin as well, judging by their faintly glowing corona of gear and Hagenite artistry that's written out across their armor.
Hi there.
Hi there, it is good to see you again. It is Paladin Shenwai. And this individual is, well, he's like caretaker and chef and all of that lot all together. He keeps these nerds from dying of starvation.
You just put his name on him.
Yeah. Doot.
Speaking of nerds dying of starvation, Kellin comes in for food.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll say, hey, bless.
Hello there, Maddie. It's a pleasure. Please,
Yeah.
I assume that you've had yourselves a busy time down there. How is your... Oh, hello there. And he will glance
Hi.
at Kellin. What would your name be, miss?
Miss!
Just looks at it like, that's obviously a guy.
Oh, of course. He like, glances up and down at Kellin in full courtesan clothing.
Damn it!
You might want to get used to that.
A pleasure, sir.
Yes, I'm Kellin.
A pleasure, Kellin. I am Bliss, the caretaker of this place. I keep all of our lovely nerds here from dying of starvation. At which point the paladin, with a mouthful of food, looks up and goes, "Mm-hmm."
Speaking of which, another paladin's gonna come
Speaking
in
of,
here, be like, food? What?
speaking of starvation, I was going to tell you that the beach that you asked for, I need like another day to be fully, edible. But the turnips are turning up good, so
Oh, well, that is a relief.
at least at least you're
Oh,
not gonna
that's-
go without turnips.
All right, yeah, he will
Kind of been eating it. It usually gets cold around here, or
Yeah.
rather windy.
nods appreciatively. Oh, it's definitely wind it's a huge issue. It's one of the slightly warmer parts of the cold north around here, but the wind is definitely bad. You get a lot of coastal winds, and there's a lot of open air between this, empty city and the ocean.
Nothing to stop to break it.
Yep. This place is a windbreak for other places, effectively. The fact that it is as upright as it is frankly a miracle.
Oh yeah, and these two are the so-called, and she makes air quotation with her fingers, the fresh meat that came on the wagon.
Of course, of course. One of them looks like she's good eating.
Indeed. There's a lot
At
of
which point, hey,
the other
Ceridwen,
one you just
there's a whole bunch
slow
of food.
cook a bit.
Food. Carrie just sets her face on one end of the table and just mage hands the entire thing into her mouth.
Yeah, he will serve up foods. It looks like he's mostly does particularly large pots of stew so that people can just come and go and top themselves up as they start starving.
I fucking love stew.
Oh,
Carrie announces, and then just it's time to eat
Oh, right.
a lot.
I forgot I was supposed to come down today with these and pulls out 2 units, one of black pepper and one of green pepper. They came out pretty well for you.
Oh, you are just a treat. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Will probably serve less peppery stew.
This is very true. And
Yes.
yeah. Anyone else who filters into the mess tent will see that there is food available. Caretaker Bliss is making sure that everyone is well enough fed. Why, look, even more lovely ladies. And then he'll pause and check.
Not.
Okay. Yeah, he was peering over Madilyn's shoulder at Maddie and go, they are women, right? This okay, good. All right, excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he'll serve you up meals as wished. You can take them off the tables and enjoy. But yeah, by all accounts,
Oh,
it
right.
seems that the expedition here intends to do their work for a month or so. Your party's going to need time to recover from injuries, no doubt. and there's plenty to read and learn. By the time anyone goes out, like Michael's already effectively left and gone down into the place. The head historians, I've already forgotten their names. I've written them down. Kate and Keller. They have gone down as well, and not just on each other again, but like actually down to check out the building as well. All right, and yeah, is there anything that you guys plan to do? And I say you're probably going to want time to recover, but otherwise, this day is your own.
I am going to search the rest of the town for other dungeons that might be hidden around.
Well,
Other
I
hidden
thought what I was
days.
going to try to do, or at least over the dinner.
I'm
I'll
going
go
to
with her.
recover hit die.
I will go over to Elloe's area and ask if want me to, polish up that sword. It took a little banging.
When you go in there asking that question, you can see that there is a basically nude barbarian with an entirely different sword that's awaiting polishing. She is out cold.
I am gaining
Completely
strength.
out cold.
Oh yeah, she's like asleep at this point in time.
She's sleeping off all the booze.
Mm-hmm.
I just look at the sword and just hold it there and start, like gently
metal
drumming with
sword.
fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got to make sure. Like she's got another sword on her right
Yeah.
now, and it looks like it could use a polish. No,
Yeah,
okay,
so I
the
start
metal one.
polishing
Alright.
the metal sword
Okay, cool.
specifically,
All right.
and not the dick. Making
Okay,
sure
cool.
that you understand that it's not the cock.
Okay, cool.
And then just leave a note on it, sword polished, and I pull the covers over her so she doesn't freeze out here.
Yeah. She had like a blanket that was just basically just thrown over her crotch to hide the tent. But yeah, it probably needs like properly blanketing up.
Yeah, I tuck her in for the night and just roll her
No.
to the side.
Yep. All good. It takes effort to roll her onto her side.
Well, I'm not Noodlum, I have 10 at least, so
That's true. It still takes effort. She's just a fucking whole heap of woman. But yeah, you're able to like roll her over a bit and get her like properly blanketed up.
Good.
And yeah, okay.
and then back to the laboratory.
The laboratory.
DD!
My
What?
stupid sister, get out of my laboratory.
Oh, the extra slab.
Yep.
No, so it's time to see if I can start doing some work on cracking these glyphs.
Sure. Okay. Now then.
Everyone else.
A night presumably will pass.
Do I find a dungeon?
You do not find a dungeon, I'm afraid.
Damn it.
So,
No.
Kina, was that enough to regale Madilyn, or do I need to be better?
I mean, she wasn't bored, I suppose.
I
That's a
count it
start.
a success.
That's a start.
That's a start. Well, better go check on Dragon Sister and all them.
Yeah, Ceridwen, when you like go in to check on your sleeping sister, you can see that she has been properly tucked in. A little note left by her repaired sword.
Oh, well, that's nice.
And like she's on one of those sort of like fold out travel beds. So it is starting to strain beneath her like weight, but it looks like it won't break at least tonight.
Mm-hmm.
There is also there is a tray of covered food on one of the stools.
Nice.
I'm sure she'll be
Stairs.
fine.
Leap all of the stairs at once, Tasha.
No, she didn't. She just fell down like a sack of potatoes.
Of course.
Oof, oof, oof.
No,
I'm alright.
well, I was gonna say like a drunk Irishman, but the sack potato, it's like
The same difference.
Nice. What is a man but a sack of potatoes?
Ah, the classic Irishman's dilemma. Do I eat the potato now to ward off starvation, or do I distill it for alcohol?
Yep, you may all, if you have hit dice left, spend them over sleep. You get your hit dice back in the morning, because that's how it works.
I am now out of hit die.
It's okay, you get one back from when you wake up.
Yep.
I am now not out of hit die.
Hooray!
You don't get one back, you get them all back in
Get 'em
this
all back.
game.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how we play it.
Mm.
I mean, she'll still have to spend like
Do we
a
get
short
hit
rest
points
to actually
back?
spend. No.
Okay.
She'll still have to spend time to actually then once again use more hit die, but they get refreshed every time you sleep.
Okay, so we 70 rolls. Gotcha.
Yeah. It
God
just,
damn it.
it speeds it up, but not by too much.
Good enough.
Yay, back to full.
Hooray! Excellent. Okay. And yeah, it's possible that a number of you woke up in the morning by the fact that this area has just gotten an awful lot busier. There are a couple more historians around. I can't bother to grab tokens for them than there were before.
let me roll 1d20 for morning experimentation.
Of
Don't roll
course.
below 5.
Okay, nothing explodes
enough
this
time.
morning.
Very good. One.
Cool. Yes, it's already busy, even quite early in the morning. People have started making like a brazier pathway between this section of camp and the actual ruins that you guys have explored. So there is a route warmed by fires, quite literally, because again, this town is the only windbreak. They don't have anything like that set up. But they've gone through the process now of actually making it convenient to go back and forth between this ruin and explore it. There is someone has put up a little poster board that's got like a jobs task set on it, so that people can sign in and out, quote unquote, on what they're doing that day, so that they can actually get paid by the guild. And anyone who looks can see the task list consists of archiving details of the building, compiling information, performing or at least attempting translations, attempting restorations, that kind of thing. And as well, you can see that there is probably at this point a half-full pony keg resting on a little short-side table, outside the entrance to this ruins. It's probably courtesy of the Biermeister. Yeah, people put on the hats of the job that they own. It's fully oxygen, not included style. They're very excited every time they have to put a hat on. The best. There you go.
So, what now? Do we head to the historian's main guild area, or?
Well, if you go to the historians themselves, it's entirely possible that they will have something for you. If
As in,
someone has
like-
to take back
yeah.
preliminary finds for them, it's possible they might take you to courier that information on their behalf.
Yeah, I guess we can see if they want us to do that, because we don't have anywhere else to really be.
Sure. Let me guys to das World mappen.
And I walk in on those two, yet again pawing at each other.
Of course you do. That's just the way that it goes. Let's see here. What do we want for a party token this time?
Is it going to be the mystery machine?
No.
Please no.
This time it's going to be Nicolas Cage's face.
Nicolas
No,
Cage.
God, no. I'm leaving this camp.
It's too bad we don't have all the minis for us. We could have had a mini party token.
Effort.
I mean, plus DC would have to actually finish my mini for that to happen. Which I asked him about weeks ago, but grumble.
No, I'm sure I've got some kind of like vehicle. I don't know. These are all would appear to be 40k vehicles. You're not driving around in a like a tank with.
Can we just have a
blades
Bane
on it.
blade for our party token? Thanks.
A big blade.
Can
I for one.
I mean, I
welcome Steel
definitely
Rain.
have one. Let's see here.
Why a Baneblade? Why not a Chaos tank, huh? Huh?
I think
Does it
I've only
count?
got. I think I've only got spaceships and Imperial Guard vehicles. I think.
You don't want a flesh tank with cock cannons?
No. Tell you what, you guys can have a Lehman Russ with a Vanquisher cannon on it.
All right, Steel Rain it is.
Okay.
This is
Bravos.
really weird.
I feel like we want to get this replaced some.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll figure out taking some point. But for now, you guys can have a Lehman Russ with a Vanquisher cannon on it.
So we
So
are,
here-
are getting paid for this.
Yes.
Yes, you already were given a platinum each to attend works. That's in your party loot. Y'all got paid.
Nice.
And now we can also take their preliminary fines back to the main base and freelance and get paid for that as well.
Yeah. The historians will begin like putting together a bunch of things for you to take back. They'd appreciate it if you made your way up to the free lands. Let's see here. They have workers who came down from Calebale. Give me a... Let's go with a persuasion test. We'll see if there's anyone who you can see if you can, get them to pay you to take mail or messages to Calebale or Sarmond on the way.
Persuasion, you say?
Yeah. And see if you can
Okay.
drum up a little extra custom on the way.
I will
All right.
assist.
I will get...
Guidance.
Okay. All right, I was going to say, let's go get myself a bardic as well, but I don't need to.
You actually
Oh
can't.
my god. You can't.
All right, I can't give myself bardic.
tests.
Yeah, okay.
You don't like
Not
finger
gonna.
guns in the mirror and then become more powerful.
All right.
It's not necessary to even fucking bother rolling guidance. It's fine.
I mean,
Um,
yeah, I don't need to bother with it.
No. Okay. There is one worker from Calebale who would very much like a letter sent back to his wife. And there are two people who came down from Sarmond who... Let's see here. They have money to send back to the family in Sarmond. They'll give you a little bit of the cash if you will take it for them.
Absolutely. Is right on our path anyway. Might as well.
Yeah.
Do we
you
actually
can
have like a cart or something,
Oh, right.
or are we
Sure.
walking?
We are walking right now.
You're
Excellent.
walking, I'm afraid. You guys are cartless. Not only that, they're giving you a full-sized crate. But they will give you like a pull wagon to make your life a bunch easier, of course.
Mom, can I borrow your cart?
We'll buy
Yeah.
our own cart when we can actually get the money. That's why we're
But
taking this
when
extra
you
jobs.
make
We
it- if you
absolutely have the
make it to
money.
the-
It's just we can't
yeah.
afford a horse.
Yeah, if you make it to the Freelands, they will give your group. Let's see here.
We should do like Mom Theory did and just keep adopting wild animals until we have one that can serve
you
every
will
purpose.
get
that.
another 14 plat for doing the delivery of the actual like goods to the Historians Guild.
See, this is why we do this kind of stuff. So, do we want to, on a way, do we want to go straight to the freelance, or do we want to stop over by Ulfhold as well?
What's in Ulfhold?
That place there.
I said what's in Ulfhold.
I don't know.
Then no.
All right then.
Okay.
Also, I would recommend we go like this, so we aren't going through any of the forests, because those are full of
I mean-
monsters.
Okay.
But there could be like great beasts we could take down, get some parts from.
No offense, but we're not quite up to great beast hunting yet, I don't think.
Oh, come on. Mom and all them did that when they were like really starting out. I mean,
Yes,
heck,
but they started
I'm
out
pretty sure-
more experienced than us.
I mean, I guess. I think we could take one down. We're pretty strong.
I think you're a little overconfident. We almost got our asses kicked by little fire elementals.
And
I also want to be able to put down this crate.
Yes, let's deliver the crate before we go looking for trouble.
Yeah, okay. That's fair enough.
Just looks at people, looks at her fucking food cart.
Alright, well, bye, Maddie. We'll see you later.
Yeah.
Thanks for helping
See you
us on
later.
that dungeon.
Yeah.
Yep, the offer for travel and money is extended to you, and it is a
Oh.
chance to get at the
Oh.
Arcanist's Guild, Maddie.
Oh, do you want to come with us?
Sure. Yeah, I could pack down my place.
I mean, it's not like you'll be gone forever.
Yeah, we're definitely coming back here.
That and when Elk is
Oh,
about to
yeah.
get a lot busier now and full of people.
Yeah, just need to lock down my house so don't have people coming in and stealing my shit.
The Historians Guild will
Usual
promise
stuff.
will promise your shit will go untouched. Although Bliss will ask permission to tend to your outdoor garden while you are gone.
Oh yeah, and like give them the key to the specific garden area.
Cool. Yep, you will
And-
pocket that as a thanks.
I packed out everything in my lab. Everything, and the place is scrubbed clean with
Yeah.
detergent.
Always a good idea.
Yeah, no chemical residue to track or anything like that. Slight paranoia, not sure.
Okay.
So
So,
hard the matron's doing these days.
Yes. So
uh,
just
it is time, my dears. then.
packed.
Yeah, you're able to, help. There's enough wagon space for you to pop a bunch of your stuff onto as well. Along with the crate of like preliminary findings, requests, resources, etc. You can see that like preserved in some kind of strange wooden case that's it's ruined up with some like pretty simple looking magic. It looks like it continuously mends the contents if they get like tumbled around. It is sealed right now, and it probably contains one of the books from the library. They will ask kindly that you don't open the box, so that it doesn't, end the enchantment that is upon it, and then, render the book totally fucking destroyed by the rigors of travel.
Mm-hmm.
And it's time to traverse the land.
Yay!
Yay.
Now then, navigation,
Oh
scouting,
boy.
quartermastery,
Oh
And
shit,
if
are we
you
using my
wish to,
travel rules too?
cooking.
Fuck.
Basically, it's been a little bit dilled around with, but
Is there a handout we can look at for this real quick?
yeah.
All
Well,
right.
no, not handout. There's the
Oh.
book. The book.
Is the book just my, okay.
34.
Page 34.
I was really just expecting that to be the 70 player's book.
No.
Okay.
But okay.
No, Savin, that's what I do.
Travel. So bring the content.
Remember, Scout plagiarizes, I just steal.
So yes, whilst generally traveling, you don't recover from exhaustion. You can't get long-term care for injuries if you have to walk or ride, which in this case you have to walk. So if you did things like sprain, hurt your ankle or break a leg or something horrible like that, you can't get long-term care for those types of injuries. It's obviously not something you can tend to.
Well, let's see. Do I have any skills that are useful for this
Yeah.
minigame?
Gonna apologize, guys. I don't really have anything for this
Perception.
except for maybe
Scout.
perception.
Yeah, there's perception, survival, athletics, and there's cartography as well.
I mean, I'm a cartographer, so
Cool.
Alright.
There is navigation, which is operating a vehicle, navigator's tools, and nature checks.
I'm smart as shit, so I can probably do nature. Unless, Maddie, do you have that trained?
No, I do not have that trait.
Alright, then I'll handle, navigation then.
I got a 6 in stealth, so
Then... I think we already have a scout?
I mean, if you got a 6 in stealth, that's better than my 3 in perception for scouting.
You already have someone who's also got cartography as well. So I mean,
Yeah.
you have the pick of the litter when it comes to scouting.
You know, if I'd known we were going to be using these rules, I would have taken cook's utensils instead of fortune telling. Oh well.
I mean, I
Hey.
feel like I told you guys, but whatever.
You didn't.
It's fine. It'll be the first 3 downtime actions you get then.
Yep. Pretty much. Mom, teach me how to cook.
So, who here is navigating?
I am.
I didn't.
Okay. And who here is scouting?
That'd be me.
Okay. And who is quartermastering? That is survival, cooks, or herbalism.
So,
Oh wait, I have
two-
I have an herbalist kit that
I
I'm actually trained. Wait, no.
2 in survival.
Uh,
let's see here.
I actually have an herbalist kit trained. That might be the better thing for me to do. What attribute would you tie an herbalist kit test to in this? Intelligence or wisdom?
Intelligence.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be the fucking quartermaster. Get the fat
So
girl
then-
to cook.
Okay, so what were you before? You were navigation before?
Yeah,
then?
I was navigation before. Yeah.
All right. I have a 3 in nature. Does anybody have anything better than that?
I have untrained 3 in nature.
I
we
have
we have the exact same thing then, Hedrah.
-1.
All
Okay,
right,
so,
so it sounds
two.
like Athia is gonna be the navigator. Now do remember those of you who aren't taking rolls can help. So it actually it might be better if Maddie is the navigator and then Athia assists because you can drop bardic on her,
oh yeah. That's a good point.
or guidance more
Or-
likely.
All
Sure.
right, can I drop bardic on it? Is this something I could drop bardic on, Scout?
These are long-term tests, so I'm gonna say no. But
Okay,
If you
but
have
we
your
can
roll, if you
assist.
double down on a roll, then one of you can make it with advantage. Like
Yeah.
if two
Alright.
people want to take up a
Okay.
position, so if 2 people want to navigate, obviously one of you does it. Other assists.
Yeah, so it sounds like
Okay.
you two navigate, Kellin and Elloe will scout, and I will quartermaster with let's see who's left. Maddie, Madilyn, whichever the fuck one of you.
Madilyn, yes. With Maddie and Madilyn, it's super easy.
I don't
Can
think
you
I
not-
have
I'll take it.
anything good. I
Can
don't
you
have
cook?
What are you
any.
trained in?
No.
Let's have a look at you. No, you have no travel skills, which is quite fun.
I didn't realize we needed any.
Nah, neither do I really.
Whatever.
You did not tell us.
I did.
Thank
but
you
it's
really
fine.
didn't.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Okay.
sure she actually did, but we just ignored
During
it.
session 1, yes. It's a little late now.
I mean, even before that, that book.
Yeah.
She's had that book out for us to read.
And I have also mentioned as well that these were rules that were going into it, but it's fine, whatever. Now, if you have someone who can cook,
Hi.
they can cook. You don't need one, it's not a forced role. Your quartermaster is allowed to also be your cook.
I will make
you
sure
need
to
to
try
actually
and
have
pick
a
up
practice
something
being
after
rules.
this. At some point, I'll try to pick up a cooking skill.
All right. So, what do you want first, Scout?
Alright, let's go for it. Navigators, please.
All right. So that's me
Okay.
and Hedrah. Do you want to roll Hedrah, or do you want me to?
So- Well, you can assist me.
Okay. And the same works backwards, but I'm asking, do you want to make the roll?
No,
Okay, yeah.
that
Just make the roll.
doesn't work.
Yes, it does,
that
because we
doesn't
just.
work.
You can't
Because
get
I'm not
guidance,
trained.
but
I
Oh, you-
know. I'm just. You're not trained either.
then you actually can't give advantage, but you both could stare at the same map with the same amount of intensity.
Okay. So we both roll individually then.
No, no. You're just gonna have to pick one of you, I'm afraid.
Well, then,
delightful.
if-
Don't worry, it's not like the DC is particularly
Well,
hard.
I'll tank the blame then.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. Nice.
Oh.
Okay. The duration of the journey is reduced by 25%, rounded to the nearest half day.
Oh, that's good.
So,
Wow.
would be...
Wait, the DC was 4?
For, like, the baseline of it, yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Feel a lot better about all this.
Yeah, it's not hardcore punishing. It's more in place so that time moves faster or that useful things happen to you. And if then, if you fucking mega fuck it up, like a 1 is always a failure, of course. Like, if you fuck it up, then you fuck it up real hard.
And then we run into
We
Great
end up
Beast.
in Albuquerque.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's see here.
So, scouts are next.
Alright, yep, scouts.
Speaking of,
Oh,
Nice!
oh
Wait,
boy.
wait,
Luckily,
advantage.
you had actually had advantage because there's someone with the proficiency
Damn
for
it.
scouting who was helping you.
Okay.
18.
We don't get
18.
lost.
Yeah, you ignore any speed penalties inflicted by the difficult terrain you travel through. That's one of the most useful things because you're traveling by foot in the snow. So I don't have to slow you down by that. Good stuff.
Very good.
And Quartermaster. Either survival cook utensils or a herbalist kit.
Alright.
Okay. Every member of the party ignores the first rank of exhaustion that they would gain on this journey.
Nice.
That's cool. And you don't have anyone with cook tool proficiency, so you cannot also cook. But,
Nope.
such is life.
I'll pick that up as soon as I can.
So, let's see here. It is a roughly 150-mile journey.
Holy shit. I feel like our speed should just be reduced on the basis of having a fat girl with us. Not kidding. Don't do that. It's mean.
Of course you would.
Okay.
Carrie's not
100
used to all this walking.
And
Yeah, I gotta get you into shape.
You guys can do like...
You've had one too many sweet rolls.
Shut up.
Alright. It will take you about 11 days to get to the Freelands.
Oh,
It's not bad.
it's not bad.
No. Each square is 10 miles. Or is meant... Well, not that. So each square is 20? That was it.
Yeah, weren't we supposed to go to these places?
Yep.
Yeah,
Each
we're
city
going
and-
through doot.
How many days does it take from here to there to begin with?
Well, 25% of 33 is taken off. So I mean, it by day 3 you're in Calebau.
Okay, so can I spend those days when not on the road and stuff, doing the stuff I'm supposed to be doing? Trying to
What was that?
decipher the glyphs?
Yeah, sure.
What roles do you want from me then?
Recommend one to me.
Oh yeah. Can I make rolls to decipher that book?
Which book? Oh, the Elven spellbook.
Yeah, spellbook. Guess Arcana.
It's definitely going to take you a lot of work because it is Arcana and it resists attempts to understand it by doing things like deciphering language on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna ask for a disadvantaged Arcana test. The DC is also quite high, but I'm afraid it is a hidden DC.
Oh boy. Let's see. Could I get guidance and bardic on this?
No,
Damn
you've
it.
already said yourself that this is something that you're doing over the course of a journey.
I know. Boom!
Alright, 15. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. You are able to understand one spell off this spellbook.
Aw, shit.
Let's see. Yeah. Spell test. Ba, 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 ba. Level first. What does this do? Oh my god. I forgot that a bunch of these I can't understand them.
Hmm?
Alright, what the fuck is the catapult spell? Let's find out. Let's find out together.
It's-
What fucking book is Catapult in?
I
Elemental
think
Evil
it's
or
yeah.
Xanathar's Guide to Everything?
Elemental evil.
Yeah, it's in both of them. Alright, let's have a look here.
Oh,
Remember this one.
you take like an object up to 5 pounds. It flies a straight line up to 90 feet in the direction you choose before falling to the ground. Stops early if it hits a solid object. If the object would strike a creature, it makes a dexterity save. On the failed save, it gets hit and deals 3d8 bludgeoning.
Yep. Alright. So yeah, you have deciphered the catapult spell.
Interesting. Let's see. IIRC, it's really expensive to actually add things to your spellbook, but good to know for later.
You know what spell I really
like
like that
50
someone
gold per thing.
added to 5th edition?
Hmm.
It was from Apocalypse Magic of Skyrim, and someone liked it so much that they added to this game. It's called Bolide, and basically you shoot out a comet, and it gains, like, it only starts as 1d4, but it gains a d4 for every 20 feet it travels.
There you
Yeah,
go.
so I think it was limited to it stops at 4d4, but still, that's like 44. It's like a really nice like sniping one, and if you're good at rolling d4s,
Yeah, no, I'm not.
That seems like a pain to track and calculate.
I thought it was neat because you just track out how many you just kind of go like this, and then track out how by your 2s 2, 4, 6.
But also,
Okay.
like, that wasn't gonna happen like a regular. Like, think about how big our actual like maps usually are. They're maybe
It's true. Scout doesn't do huge stray map.
yeah. So you might
Okay.
get like 2d4, 3d4, or 44 or whatever.
Neat.
Yep. What's that, sorry, Hedrah?
Well, I was waiting for the turn. To answer your question, I will try to do it history to see if I can find any correlation with
Sure.
the world map versus this.
Alright, yeah. Give me a history check in regards to these glyphs. Alright. So you've got stacks and stacks of this paper. The glyphs are magical in nature. Obviously, they were blasting people who try to use magic in it. And they definitely read to you as ancient elven. As it stands, that's all history can tell you about it. If you were able to find examples of this, like, handwriting, quote-unquote handwriting, in other places, though, you might be able to tell, like, who did it.
But here, I will invoke one of my background features called Research.
Yeah, you're headed to the Freelands where the Historians Guild are. Like, with that success, you can certainly apply that to research and see if you can figure out who the caster might have been. Nice. Nice. Alright, good job, Mads.
Yeah, so if I myself can't recall it, I do know where the information that can correlate to it can be found.
Correct. Luckily, you're headed in that direction.
That's awesome.
Yep, there aren't exactly many places that one could call a library in the Cold North. Like, that obviously, the Elf's place down there is not a library. It would have been, like, a private reading area, like a noble's book collection. And the idea of places like that, like, coming into... Stop pointing, I was going to say. People of, like, high up power and intrigue vis-a-vis, like, some jarls, some nobles, the Tiefling Queen, like, they'd have private collections that are on the level of library. But the only thing that mimics a library is owned by the Historians Guild, and it's in the Freelands. Elloe is
Very
joined.
well.
Good job, Elloe.
Literally the only reason I took that proficiency.
Nice.
She doesn't draw anything else.
Glad
Here,
good to
Kellin.
know.
What? Huh?
Elloe drew art off you for you.
Oh. Oh, this is very nice.
I'll be in my bunk.
Squeaking intensifies. Okay. And when you're in Calebale itself, it's, let's see, 25 off there. Like late noontime when you're in there on the third day of your journey. Don't forget you have rations in your big handout, so you know how many you're meant to get through, right?
Alright, who's keeping I'm the quartermaster, I guess that's my job, isn't it?
One per day?
It is
One per person per day?
It is. You have a net 6 mouths to feed.
So that's 6 per day then?
Correct.
Can we move, like, party loot out under, like, quest log or something where it's easier to get to?
Yeah, sure.
So it's taken 3 days. So that's 18, 62 minus 18.
Look, the total journey is going to be 11 days, and if we times that by 6, it's 66 rations. We're fucked. Sorry.
I mean, we're stopping in a town.
You're literally
first off.
stopping in towns
I
on
know.
the way.
In literally 2
and
towns.
you can stop your progress in order to acquire
I
more
know.
food.
Yeah.
That's what I was getting at. So we have 62, so we need 4 more rations.
Yeah. We're at 44 when we get into Kayla, though.
Alright.
Wait, how the hell do we eat 44 fucking rations when we get to Kayla?
No, that's how many we have
No,
left.
on
We have
44.
left.
Oh.
Because
Okay,
we ate 18 over the 3 days.
Yeah, I was doing that math properly and like, wait, how the fuck did we just spend 44?
Yeah. Just someone
I
had
didn't read.
just had a fucking pig out moment. Narf, narf.
Sorry, I can't help it sometimes.
I get sad. I get sad, so I eat.
And then the eating makes me sad
Makes me
because now I'm
sad. I'm
bad. And thus we learned that fucking Ceridwen does not suffer from schizophrenia, but just crippling depression. Wah.
Ah, scratch.
How much do the
worry,
rations
the
cost?
best way to fix that is put on muscle on her.
Gotta jack up your chubby little dragon.
That's the that's what you get for having a positive intelligence score. I'm too dumb to be depressed.
I'm too dumb to be sad.
Alright, so 1 platinum is 10 gold, so let's take 1 platinum piece out of our party loot. I'm editing the thing, everyone else get out. Then we'll get another 20 rations, that'll bring us up to 82.
Didn't we already split that 6 platinum between all of us? Each of us have 1 platinum from it?
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Oh.
sure we did.
Well then
Still
why the
sat in
fuck
party
was it
loot.
still in the party loot? Alright, I'll change it.
Well, I don't know. I'm not
I
taking
didn't write
control.
any.
Yeah, I'm not
I
taking
didn't-
control.
Alright,
of party
hold
loot.
on. The Jew is here to fix this. Everyone, party loot's now my document. Get the fuck out.
I mean, I assume it
Alright.
already was your document.
Fuck you.
I didn't put
Said the
down any money in
quartermaster.
my character sheet.
I
Alright,
have.
hold on. So I have and platinum. Alright, if everyone would please contribute 1 piece of gold to the general upkeep of the party.
No.
Yep, sure.
I will
Okay, how
beat
much
you until
is
you give me
a
your money.
ration?
A ration is 5 silver pieces, so if we each contribute 1 gold, that's 6 gold, that's
Here's
12 rations.
Here's 5 gold.
Okay.
Straight up, just it's
So 6 plus 5
Seven.
divided by 2.
Wait, do I still need to give you a gold?
Yes.
I'll give you a gold. Yes, here, have a gold. I now have 9.
Alright, so we have 84 rations. It's going to take us 84 to take us 66 to get to this fucking town, so we'll have 18 rations left over. That's what's in the document now. You're welcome.
Cool.
Alright then.
Excellent. Also, I will update the value of those the pounds of stuff that you've got.
Yes. Unfortunately, we
So let me
cannot
know when you're
subsist
done.
entirely on candy and tea.
And as much as Ceridwen would love to try.
Yes, she would absolutely be willing to try, but then she would die. So.
But anyway, since we're reached a town, it's 1:50 and I basically have to go. So good luck with the rest of it, guys.
Take care.
All
dude.
right.
Yeah,
Have fun.
make sure to write down like whatever experience we get later on afterwards as well, so I can add it up. Thank you. See you later.
At least you're not an insufferable vegetarian like your mom.
Hey.
Have a steak.
An insufferable vegetarian.
Listen, I might not get along with Mom that great, but come on. Don't call her insufferable just because of her personal tastes.
I mean, one time she tried to serve me where everything was food that my food eat.
Yes, that's most of the meals I ate as a child. Deal with it.
I spent summers with you, I know.
How did you get so big eating like all the time?
Because Daddy spoils me.
Oh.
Also, wait, I'm not...
Your mum was a cake baker, like a chronic dessert smith.
Also that.
She
Mom
may have been a
spoiled you too.
vegetarian, but boy did she fucking bake the fuck out of some pie.
Yeah,
Well,
like,
because she
not a
had
day goes by where
endless-
Theory doesn't make, like, a cake or a pie or cookies or something.
Well, she had endless berries, so...
Yeah, exactly.
And
Everything is strawberries forever. Carrie just hates strawberries with a fiery passion now.
Hate
She's so sick
strawberries.
of them.
So sick as-
Oh no.
Just the smell of them makes her want to vomit.
Yeah, in your party loot, the pounds of green tea, candy, the brandy flasks, this would include the flask and the brandy, all of that, total values,
Is that
Updated.
total values per unit or in total?
total.
Okay.
It's got the word total.
Look, shut up. I'm bad at math.
That's why I made sure to put the totals in instead of making you do the maths.
Okay, this is the best part. Like, Savin, no, get the fuck out of there. I'll do the fucking math. I'm the worst at math.
I have a calculator, I'll have you know.
Wait, you mean
I can do-
English, mate? You
Dude, I can do the
mean
math
liberal...
faster in my head than you can do on a calculator.
So, what you're saying is liberal arts majors aren't great at math?
Who'd
What?
have fucking thought?
Right?
Oh yeah, also the spellbook has a value now.
Holy shit.
Savin is an English major. Fuck you.
I'm pretty sure that still counts under liberal
Wow.
arts.
It is a liberal art, yes.
Yeah.
Fucking dirty lib.
I was literally about to make that joke, and I was like, wait, no, hold on.
Yeah, you're the opposite
I'm a
of that.
science major.
Dabbing on all the libs.
You were a mathematics major, which is still liberal arts.
It's.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure that's not liberal arts.
No,
It's a
mathematics.
science.
No, mathematics is liberal arts.
What the
I'm
fuck?
literally
My
looking at it right
associates in
now.
applied sciences does not agree with that.
Why do we have 15 silver pieces now?
Literature.
Because you're in Caleb Bale and delivered some mail.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
All right.
Literature, philosophy,
Wait,
mathematics, social, and physics.
I have a question. What's there to buy in? What sort of general state is Bale? I can't fucking say the first part.
In Caleb Bale, what do you mean by general state? Like, it's where
City,
relevant.
township.
It's a large town. They make money brewing, and well, I mean, brewing is generally their main art, but also a lot of Caleb Bale's like adult male workforce do things like travel to other places and do work for them. Indeed, it's why you've got mail to send from the Historians Guild. Like, there's like just hard labor has been drafted from Caleb Bale to come down to Winelk.
This is like where
Okay,
all of
so-
our moms started adventure.
In Sarmond, yes, Sarmond has come a long way from being set on fire and destroyed by zombies. It is, it's a pretty large township. It boasts a very, very large, like quite opulently appointed tavern. It's a popular travel route for people who don't want to go through like the Fortress of Raid. Like it's next to a reasonably decent place to get lumber from. There's a particularly large like gravesite procession. And a reasonable number of religious followers of, let's see here,
Say then.
1d4, please, someone.
Sure. Swear to God if that's Hagen.
Nope. It would be Waylon.
Alright.
Not surprising.
Cool.
They are, you know, like 35 miles out from a very large, endless expanse of water. It's not a surprise that the God of Storms took on with them.
Yeah, makes
Indeed,
sense.
there aren't many windbreaks between them and Caleb Ale. They probably do a lot of praying when it comes to winter, and the fucking storms just blow in immediately.
Cool. I have a straight
And
question
second
though.
summoning. Yep.
Is materials available to be purchased in Sarafang?
Summon.
Starman?
What kind of materials? They definitely have different breeds of wood. They probably do an okay amount of like low depths mining. They probably don't like hit any particularly large or valid veins. Like that's the kind of thing that you go down towards the Ashen Hold for, the place with the volcano, or further south
Okay,
to the Causeway where the mountains are.
Well, I'm looking for iron, like iron ingots, tin ingots, and copper.
Let's see here, because I'm pretty sure there is a list of like the value of metals. Yeah, per pound of iron, it would usually be 1 silver piece per pound. It's probably about 5 silver a pound of iron.
Hmm.
I think
We
is that
got
is that
copper.
ore or ingot? Let's see here.
I would,
doesn't
if
say.
5 silver per ingot, that probably has to be processed.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, 5 silver per iron ingot and 10 silver per copper ingot. They don't appear to mine tin here.
So they have no available tin at all.
Nope, they've got iron and copper. If they do have tin, it's in such a small amount that they probably keep it so that, you know, when they need to use tin, they have some. They definitely don't have it for wholesale like they might do in like the Freelands or Maker's Rest or any of those kinds of larger cities. But yeah, they've
And
got some
it's-
iron. They've got some iron for sale, and they'd be willing to part with maximum 10 pounds of iron ingots and 10 pounds of copper ingots.
Yeah, but there's 10 silver per copper, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll take 2 iron and 1 copper then.
Cool. Yeah, they'll happily do that.
Yeah, so that's doing 2 gold.
At some point, Bulgruff will receive a letter from his loving daughter and go, I thought she's an adventurer now. Where's all her adventurer money?
They're poor. Level 2, shut up, Dad.
You'll get there one day.
What is the attack roll for doing a punch? The attack, not the damage. I already know the damage.
It's just your strength.
Depends on what you're doing.
Ah,
Or
punching
dexterity,
someone in the
whichever is
face.
higher.
It's just your strength.
Just raw ass strength. D20 plus strength. Right in the schnoz.
No,
Yes,
Yeah.
though.
finesse.
No,
Remember.
it's not a finesse weapon.
You can't be finesse in something you aren't proficient in. And you can't be proficient in
Uh,
punching
you-
unless you
no,
particularly
you-
take
no,
a thingy for
You
it.
you are proficient in. Everyone is proficient in unarmed weapon. In unarmed, like punching. I just looked that up.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, then it would be proficiency and strength for punching people.
Yes.
And indeed,
You are proficient with your unarmed strikes.
Cool.
Yes. Okay, so it's strength plus prof, and then 1 plus strength damage.
Yes. I knew the damage, just didn't know the attack.
Mm.
Didn't know if it was dex or strength.
Now you should pick up the tavern roll your feet, then you can become Dodrum.
Gonna wrestle you a
No.
crocodile.
Crocodile.
Crocodile. That was still my favorite part of that game so far.
Do you know how
Just
much
getting
1
to say
pound of platinum
crocodile, not the
costs?
actual crocodile.
A whole pound of platinum.
You know what? You're not actually wrong. Just saying crocodile over and over in the most
500 GP roll.
Louisianan accent I
Alright, anyway. You have the rest of your journey. And you didn't like fuck up terribly in any kind of way. You have enough food now that you've actually purchased it on route. And you get to the furry lands. Hello.
I swear to God, I
As
heard you
soon
say
as we
furry
get-
lands, and I was like, no!
No.
As
No, you
soon
get
as-
to the re-lands.
As,
That sounds more accurate.
as soon as we get the city limits, Elloe is gonna drag Sari by the horns. Come on, let's go see Uncle Benny.
Yay, Benny!
Excellent. Let's see here. But first of all, the Freelands, my lovely dears. It is, and always has been, quite a large city. Slightly to the east of it, there was a large crater that never filled with water, and at its center stood a tower. It didn't stick up particularly high in the sky thanks to the crater that it was settled in. Nowadays, that crater remains, but the tower is gone. Indeed, the crater is larger than it used to be, having stolen away a chunk of land mass when it exited the area of the Freelands and became known as Transcendence. Now whatever eldritch force was keeping this crater from filling is gone. The crater is actually a small lake that is developing in the Freelands. It's probably been helped along its way by the large number of Arcanists looking for an interesting challenge for can we fill this fucking thing with water and get the water to stay there? Indeed, they wanted to set up one of those like fishing farms, but it's actually quite hard to keep like a good mineral balance in water that you're just trying to magically dump into a hole.
Also,
Again,
they
yeah.
needed to make a make-out point for all the fucking nerds here.
It's
You can't
true.
you can't do that without like a lakeside view.
It's true. Like there is like a ridge, like someone has hand manufactured some kind of stone ridge to make a make-out point. But yeah, so there is now like a lake, or at least a developing lake, where a tower used to be. It'll still probably be some years before it is like a fully like, you know, life-supporting kind of lake, but it's definitely coming along. At the very least, it's a more convenient place to get water from if you just need some and don't want some weirdo to create water at you.
It's a good place for beginning arcanists to practice their spell, create water.
Correct. It is host to a large number of the guilds, aka literally all of them. The Arcanist Guild, the Alchemy Guild, the Artists Guild, the Crafters Guild, Historians, and now, very recently, a small, like, it's definitely a different style building to every other one in the Freelands. It has been made entirely out of wood, and it features these canopies, and it looks like there is a, like, 4x4 meter wooden planter has been set up with this rich loamy soil at its center. And you can already see that there are like little runes scribed into the side of it that's keeping it from like, you know, freezing and becoming shit, with palm trees in them. And there is a place called the Trader's Concern. Yep, Maddie, make sure that Bertha is all wrapped up and hidden. Don't want the Arcanists finding out that there has been, you know, like, unlicensed arcanic gunsmithing done. Yes, the Trader's Concern is, although a small building, quite popular, and indeed more popular than any of you guys would have seen it until recently, unless you were in the Freelands in the most recent year, because the work on the Causeway has, you know, it's reached decent progress. And everyone wants to come and buy fancy little things. Where do you go first?
Benny!
Uncle Benny!
Okay.
I
Question.
was like, God damn it.
The
How many
fucking
days-
firework.
Question. How many days from Sarman to Milan?
Summon to the Freelands
Uh.
was, let's see here, 5 days.
Why torn order
Can I
though?
spend those 5 days? Can I spend those 5 days to try? Wait. And it was 3 days from Kilbale to Sarman, correct?
Yep. It was 3 to
Okay, so
Caleb Bale,
3,
3 to
5,
Sarmond,
8.
yep, and then 5 to Freelands.
Can I do Tinkerers to
No,
craft
please.
little
you do not have access to
Yeah, I
a
know, right?
tinkering tool set.
I
Yeah,
was gonna-
sorry, my fireworks.
I was gonna. I was just wondering
I
why.
do.
You may have packed up your
Actually, I
lab and
think-
stuff, but you would have to like, oh no, yours is the illegal set, right? Of course. Yeah, okay, yeah, you can tinker. No,
Yeah,
the
just
Arcanist,
regular
aren't I?
tinkers.
Yeah,
too.
normal tinker
Not
tools. Sorry. Yes,
Arcanist.
yes. Sorry, yes. Yeah, you can tinker away. Go for it.
Yeah, so and craft little wind up and mechanical, toys and
Sure.
little figures that can be sold.
Yeah, you probably can't make particularly complicated ones while you're on the move, but you could make some
Yeah.
relatively simple tinker gears.
Cool. So
Give me a test. Let's see if you can make any cash when give you anything to sell on the freelance.
do I need to make them first or
Give me a tinker's tool test, please. Okay. Yeah, no, they're on the slightly more simple side, but they are very well, well put together. It's generally a practice thing. You make kids' toys quite often, yes?
yeah, that's how she made little things to sell during the caravan time.
Yep. Excellent. So yeah, I forget. Does Maddie do you signature things that you make? Like, do you etch in anywhere initials of your work?
That's just it's the little a little mouse. It's the what's called the stencil of a little mouse.
Cool. Okay. Sure. So yeah,
Outline. That's the word.
outline. Let's see
Yes.
here. I'm definitely not going into a secret reputation table. Definitely not doing that. Let's have a look here. Reputation. And that's mine, so nobody else gets to see it. Hey. Toy tinkering. You have a reputation score now, because you used to produce them while traveling with the caravans, and you back on the road. Tasha's gone full retard again.
Be right back. So,
Yeah. Yeah, so we couldn't tell.
She found the
So-
fucking mirror. God damn it.
So, Scout, what's going on in England? There's fireworks.
Some fuckhead still has leftover fireworks from Guy Fawkes Night and is now using them.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Yeah.
No, he's just standing on the roof aiming at fucking passing shots and jippos. Like, fuck
Yeah. God, what you mean is some kind of area of denial for chavs. No, it's almost certainly the chavs who are fucking firing off a shit ton of. Actually, no, that looks like a fucking full
Nice.
display.
Oh,
Tell you what,
Nice
I think there was something.
painting.
I think there was something going on in the park. Good, nice painting choice. Very
Yeah.
good.
all right.
25, 20. I love it that you guys are all creating. Okay. Likewise,
Yeah.
does Madilyn consignate her stuff? Or are you anonymous? Kina.
He was thinking this whole time.
Yay? Nay? Does Madilyn want to be known, or does she do it for the money and the joy of the art?
I think Kinathis has crashed into a
Oh,
wall.
that reminds me.
Remembrance Day event?
I don't fucking know.
What was
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Today's
right.
the 100th anniversary of World War One ending. 11/11.
Yeah.
I guess I'll write down Oh, an M and a D.
Okay. All right. Your carving has also, you have a standard of reputation. You'll develop other reps as you go along for other things. Right now, Maddie has a reputation score for her toys. Madilyn has a reputation score for carving.
I can see how this is gonna go already.
I know, right? Well, it's a good way to make money. It will still be on you guys to do things like persuade tests to find a market to sell to. I believe if Madilyn wants to save herself the effort, she can just give things that she crafts to the Crafters Guild to sell on her behalf. But they take a cut.
Oh yeah, if they're better, I think they're better harkener of that than Maddie is, because she's not really good at selling.
Madilyn herself is Maddie, right?
Yeah.
Mom doesn't travel.
I didn't know that you were with a guild to sell for you. Are you with the Crafters as well?
I don't know if what was the requirement to just make shit then.
Oh
Do they
yeah,
have
I
a
mean
requirement?
you can give things that you make wholesale to the Crafters Guild and they'll sell for you at a cut.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, let's see here. Tinkers.
She'll let the people at the caravan just do the selling because they were way more
Sure.
better than her.
All right. Let's see here. Maddie, you make 2 GP. Madilyn, you make 2 GP. Congratulations.
Cool.
You can feel free to add
And
that
I will
directly onto
spend
the
that
sheets.
money finding tin.
Yes, in Freelands you can absolutely get 10. Let us see here what it is worth. I believe it is equivalent cost to copper.
That's not what I heard, and I was very
Yeah.
confused as to why Hedrah was saying I spend it finding tits. I was like, well,
I
That-
mean,
I didn't
You're
know this
surrounded
about
by
this
it.
character.
Look, I also heard that.
Okay. Y'all are degenerates, it's fine.
I was very confused as to why Hedrah would do that.
It sounded very out of character for her.
It did, which is why I was
It
really.
is 9 silver per tin ingot.
So 18 silver.
Yep, you can get 2 tin ingots.
What's the iron cost here?
Probably 4 silver, 5 copper.
Okay, what's the steel cost then?
Steel. That's a good question. I don't have it here. I need to find like some kind of equivalence now. In fact, tell you what, Hedrah, can you do me a favor and just look up compared by weight the cost of an ingot of steel versus an ingot of gold, and then I'll be able to give you a number. Because
What? I
can
just
you-
didn't.
can you
what you
find
said.
me a comparison of cost then? How much is a pound of steel, like an ingot of steel worth, compared to an ingot of gold worth in just real money? And I'll give you an equivalent, because there isn't one written down in this book.
Oh,
So I don't know how much
Okay,
it's actually
uh,
worth. I'll have to do the maths of that one. In the meantime, 2 of the party have run off in direction of someone that they have gone Benny in regards to. There's anyone else joining them? The rest of you are looking after a wagon that was due for the Historians Guild, but they've already like completely fucked off.
I'll stay with the wagon.
Okay, you're gonna
Tag
escort
along
the
with
rest of
the dragons.
Okay.
I guess we can drop it off and then go see Ben. No, Elloe doesn't have that amount of self-control.
Yeah, no, it's
you've
Benny
already
time.
both fucked off completely. The others will handle taking this back to the Historians Guild for you and getting paid.
I just realized this character, no self-control. It's great.
No. Terrible impulse control on both of you, frankly.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Not industrial size ingot, because they are between 25-30 tons.
Yeah, no. I
No,
mean,
no.
like a smithing ingot, not not a
Like a
gigantic machining ingot.
Like a Skyrim ingot.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah. How much do you have? And then you just look at this room that is a steel ingot. You go, how the fuck did you even make this? Yes. No, they will not. They also, I don't believe that they will wholesale you anywhere even remotely approaching a ton of any kind of metal ingot. Okay. So those three run off to the Historians Guild. It looks like both Madilyn and Maddie are stepping into the Crafters Guild to, put off some goods, and also at the same time, it's probably a pretty reasonable place to buy some wholesale metal. So that is another thing that Maddie there is doing. That leaves nobody to. Oh no, sorry, no. That leaves poor Athia, the only person with this wagon, should sigh and grunt and haul it the rest of the way to Historians Guild. So the person who isn't even here is the only one left over to actually do your job for you. So that's
Exactly.
good. I like that.
She can't
Which does
defend
mean
herself
also I
now,
get
so
to-
she gets bullied into doing the work.
Into doing the hard work, yeah, of course. It means that she gets access to the works board.
A pound of carbon steel costs 40 cents, and a pound of gold is $1,200.
All right, fuck these comparisons then, I suppose.
Yeah, I think steel would be a lot more valuable in this day and age than it is today.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking ton. Okay, in which case, if you want a pound ingot of steel, let's see here. How heavy is a steel sword?
3? Well,
Anywhere between
4?
like 2 to 4 to 2 to 5 really if you start going up in size. So, how much is a weapon?
A longsword is 25 GP.
25 GP.
But there's a difference. There's a lot of hours gone into making it, so that
Maybe
Oh,
look
yeah,
at
no,
a
that's-
warhammer and said that's just a steel brick on a stick.
The brick on a stick. Nah, because a warhammer and a longsword are equivalent cost in this fucking game.
Maybe a mace.
Mace.
That's a simple
5
weapon.
5 GP for 4 pounds of weight. So, yeah. Every steel ingot, I'd say,
3?
yeah, 3 gold seems fair. 3 gold per steel ingot.
Okay, so I got 1 pound of good steel then.
Alrighty, yeah, they'll hook you up with that. Not a problem. Now then, so there are a group of people who run off in the direction of an Uncle Benny. And indeed, they meet. Well, they sort of half barge their way into an old alchemist shop. It is run by one person. They appear to be your normal everyday human, except for the fact that they have little rounded ears peeking out underneath a mop of scruffy brown hair, and they're about a 6 foot tall female person. Definitely a new store attendant, and not related to the werebear that you have come to visit, one Uncle Benny. And he loves everybody, but especially you. And he is sat there in the voluminous blue robes, and he's sort of half splayed out across a table, and he's definitely getting on in his years. There's a large book and a half-empty tankard resting next to him, and he looks like he's falling vaguely asleep in his chair. At least until you guys pile in, at which point he brightens up immediately into life.
Uncle Benny!
My girls,
Oh.
what a pleasant surprise!
Hello.
Wrap you both up into hugs that lift you both off the floor. And hello there! Kellin, have you met Uncle Benny before?
I'm pretty sure I have not.
Okay. And who is your lovely little lady friend here? Hello there.
Yes. This is, Kelly, our friend. She's cute, isn't she?
God damn it.
She's adorable.
He will sniff.
I'm
And
Kellin.
she smells like a man. My apologies. Hello there.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Kellin. I'm
A
these
pleasure.
guys.
My name is Uncle Benny. Everyone's uncle.
Oh,
He
okay,
is
that's how
old
that
man
works.
Benny,
Okay.
the strongest old man. Yeah, he is a very old, like 7'6" werebear. He's got a long beard that goes down to his probably like down to the belly button. It's brown and streaks of grey. And he's got short cropped hair that is it's got like that elegant slick back, and it's definitely gone iron grey along the sides.
Wasn't sure if he was related to Bulgruff or...
Nope, he is not related to any of them in any kind of way. He is everyone's uncle.
He is.
That was
my
more for
mom-
Kellen's perspective than mine. I know who Benny is.
Yeah.
He's basically my mom's older brother.
Basic.
Sure.
I thought he was your
I say
mom's
that in
extra
character.
dad.
Yeah. And yeah, he will make sure that everyone gets a big old meaty head pat.
Oh, moms say hi, by the way.
Well, of course, it's a pleasure to hear that they're doing just fine. My goodness, girls, please do come in properly out of the cold, although you're stood in the middle of this room. And it's definitely quite warm and nice inside.
Gary will immediately go and snuggle up by the fire.
Yep. There's another individual there. Instead, like the human woman with the little bear ears poking out from her messy brown hair.
Hello.
And this here is Ines. She has just recently taken over and handling the shop front. I was never made for such a thing in the first place. I would much rather sit and drink.
And kill people when they try to kill mages.
They don't do that here anymore, thankfully. I'm getting a little bit old for the killing, you know. And he'll just, like, idly flex a bicep, and you see, like, bulging muscles that are underneath his voluminous robe. He's like, just not what I used to be.
Elloe will snicker.
Nonsense. Oh yeah, do they
I
just
wanna
are they
talk
legally
about-
obligated to just flex at each other until someone's clothes break?
I will flex back.
he's got the robe of flexing now ever since that
shit.
the last endeavor, so it's okay. Very flexible material. Get it?
Yes.
Also,
Thank you.
also, I want to tell you about our first adventure. Yeah, he's like 200 years old. He'll probably
Hey,
live for another
Wow.
70 years and then die. They live. I think werebears live for 300, 400 years. How I forget. Scout actually never told. Never put.
I never put a definite
I
number on
don't
it.
think
It's
you
because
put a
none
cap
of them
on
ever
it
seem to
because
make
they-
it to actual
None
death
of them
by
have
old age.
ever made it to old age. They've all died in combat.
Yeah,
We
well, no,
helped
even
with
the ones
that.
who make it to yeah, indeed. You've also recently, quote unquote, the party of the previous campaign killed the last very old were-jarl that they met. So again, they like there's no confirmed age of death for werebears yet because it just
Yeah.
doesn't fucking happen at
It
natural
is-
causes.
The only thing is, I remember when we were doing character creation, you said that werebears, out of all the weres, lived the longest, and rats
Correct.
lived the shortest.
Correct. Were-rats just live the normal human life cycle. Yes. So, old Uncle Benny is he's still kicking. He's a beefy boy, and he has not died in combat yet, so he's still alive.
Alright. So, I'm going to tell him all about our adventures, and since they're twins, it's probably that one starts a sentence and the other one finishes.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, yes. And he will absorb this conversation handily. And in the other hand, I'm going to have to, like, take us away into cinematic camera land because it's the other player character who isn't here who's actually doing your job. So Athia finally manages to, like, haul this wagon the rest of the way up to the entrance of the Historians Guild and flags down a few people. I believe some of the party actual like belongs on the wagon, so she doesn't let them just like take the whole fucking wagon away, and instead, you know, has them unload it properly. Because I imagine, I think Maddie would be pretty pissed if the historians just took her packed up lab stuff.
Yeah, probably.
And we'll see to, you know, getting you guys fucking paid.
Nice.
I believe it was 14 platinum pieces for making this delivery. So I'm just going to put that straight into the party loot, let you guys split as you wish, or leave
That's-
some money in your party loot so that you can do
That's-
things like purchase goods with it.
Yeah, we need food.
2 each, and then 2 in the part. And
Yeah, hold on. Let me buy us some food before we go divvying up loot. This time, because we are very low.
How about one each, and then...
How about you let me buy some fucking food and then we'll split the money?
Okay, fine.
Muscle Wizard is the best meme.
It's pretty strong, Wizard.
Well,
Alright.
it's simple.
Actually,
If it's
where are we
14,
going?
you got 8, and then we got 6. Done. So you get 8 flat. Which is
Hold on.
80 gold.
Let me figure out how much food we need, and then
You might all get to walk away with more
I
platinum
will
than just
wait
the bare minimum.
until Savin tells me how much money I.
Thank you.
This is fair. Do any of you try to sell the tea, candy, or brandy?
No.
Or
That's
indeed
ours.
any of these card obsidians? You keep it all? Okay.
Hands off the brandy, I'll slap you.
I want one of those ivory flasks anyway.
I already have one.
Do we really need the obsidian? Never mind.
Hey,
Yes,
does
we
Maddie
actually
carve?
do need that for things. We'll get to that in a minute.
Does Maddie carve?
Yeah.
Is that what she does?
But,
Okay.
Madilyn.
yes.
I need that Madilyn. Whatever. It's hard. There's two Maddie.
Yeah, but they're both, you just pronounce
No.
different ways. There's
It's-
Madilyn and a Maddie.
It's hard and retarded.
Well, you guys are hard and retarded.
That's factually correct.
There you have it. Okay.
Zero.
So then, while she's there, would be remiss of her not to see if there are any kinds of leads on various other places to, explorify and get ruins of. And there are 3 jobs that crop up. One is to actually go and locate a group that went missing. They went missing. Let's see, what's in the token layer. Here in this big pink circle, there is a missing group. There is a exploration to the north and east of the gravesite, where a Barbarian has been uncovered. And there's rumor that there is something to look into on the Salamander Island.
Why do you even have to pose that like a question? Like, oh, you could go. Of course, we're going to go to Salamander Island. I mean, come on.
You're not going to go rescue a missing group of archivists? That's a shame.
I guess we should do that
Oh.
first, but then
Guess they're all going to die in the woods.
Alright.
That's a shame.
We'll go on the rescue mission, then we'll go to Waifu Island.
Waifu Island.
Waifu Island. I'm now imagining there's just some kind of great Jamaican beast just who owns a boat. It's like, and now brothers, we go to Waifu Island.
yeah.
My favorite part
That
of
almost
Steel drums
sounds-
begin playing.
I'm sorry, Scow. I know you did a ton of world building and everything's neat and organized, but still my favorite part about this entire world is that in this world, anal is just called salamander style.
It's true. It's because anal is the safest form of protection versus pregnancy.
Waifu Island.
Everyone knows that celibacy doesn't work because eventually you just you got a nut, and sometimes you make mistakes. So you do it in the butt. It's the safest place, salamander style. They're an immortal race. If they were to just keep making kids, then bad things happen.
Bad things don't happen. You get an entire town out of it.
Yeah.
Nothing bad will happen.
Let's just say that in Ireland and in Furness, salamander style is quite popular as well.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
No. But yes, I will, print up some big old job listy board things, but I'm sure that you guys want to do more things in the freelance first.
Yes. So it's the Lost Archivist, and then what's the third one here in the middle?
The one in the middle is the Barbarian. There has been a Barbarian uncovered.
Sorry, the what?
Barrow Den.
Okay, I just want to make sure I heard that right. It's like,
Yep.
the fuck does that mean?
It's a den full of barrows that were, buried and now have been revealed to exist. So there's probably still, or there has been some excavation around the area to get at those barrows. Yeah, I mean, Ireland is run by Mayor Aya.
Yeah. Let me just, because all your talk about this made me just think of
Savin.png.
I might just save that and just save it as save.
The salamander style in your list.
Yep. That's accurate. Alright. Yeah, before we go doing anything else, I want to get these obsidian baubles, like, probably looked at by an arcanist to see if we can safely use them to summon fire elementals.
Sure, and also, what are your staying arrangements in the freelance? Obviously, you've got money. Do you want to take a downtime action here and get yourself, like, put together? Because it's gonna take time to do some of these things.
Look, we have enough food to go do, like, 1, maybe 2 of them, so...
You don't want to hang around too long. Okay.
Yeah.
In which case, you could certainly just leave the obsidian spheres with the arcanists and, you know, give them a bit of cash to look into it for you.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best thing to do.
That is nicely laid out for just going whoop, whoop.
I mean, you say that, but then we'd have to cross the river, which is a bad call in winter, so...
Well, we go like this, and then...
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh,
yeah, don't worry.
well, we could go to the Church of Squirrels!
No!
That's out of the way.
As you grow closer to the church, Maximilian gets more powerful. Theodore gets more powerful.
I have a question.
Yeah, sure.
What's the medicinal contraceptive? Because I sure fucking remember you saying the...
Yep.
The medicinal contraceptive is also anal sex.
There are teas and powders.
What's the consumption version? How do you use the powder? Because when somebody says powder, I have multiple ideas.
It is usually like added to food, you know, you could roll it up into some kind of dough ball and consume it that way. Like think think poor man's pill. Like there's obviously no plastic.
Consumable.
Yes, correct. Yeah, you mix the powder into food usually and take it like that.
Okay, so it's consumable.
Yep.
Just making sure.
Yeah, you don't get a straw and like just blow contraceptive powder into someone's cooter. Like it's not how that's going to go down.
You just snort.
Yeah, the person who's gonna nut fucking rips a fat line of no babies.
That is how the Pathfinder one does work. The Bachelor snuff, you do snort.
Oh my God!
Right, yeah, you fucking. That's right. You do in fact half no baby powder.
Fucking anti-baby high.
Don't worry, I'm going to get high on this snooze that makes my swimmers too lazy to fuck.
And then Batty mixed it with party powder. And you really do get the ultimate party powder.
That's true. All the party and no cleanup afterwards.
It is worth...
Please do not have too much or your penis will stop work.
It is worth noting that the tea only prevents you from getting knocked up, not knocking other people.
Correct, yeah.
So you should, if you have sex with someone, you have to give them the tea.
No, if you consume the powdered version that's just added to foods, that's either way around.
Well, I just prefer the tea.
Yep. Yeah.
What's the cost
anyway,
of that stuff?
The cost of that stuff? It is probably quite cheap. Let's see here.
In 70, it's like the equivalent of 1 GP.
The equivalent of 1 GP?
Yeah, well, 1 GP in a gold standard
1
game.
1 GP?
In a gold standard game.
Hell is expect.
In a gold standard.
Oh yeah, so 1 SP.
Yeah, in 70 it's 1 SP.
It is 1 GP for 10 servings.
How long does a
1
serving
GP
last?
for 10 servings.
A serving is, 1 drink or 1 meal or, like quote unquote 1 day after.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that's 10 servings. Given the
look at Hedrah here learning from
okay.
you and Kina's mistakes. It's great.
What did I do?
Have babies
here's the
and
thing,
assume that you were on contraceptives.
What did I
Here's the thing,
assume?
That's what you said right after you successfully rolled to get pregnant. You're like, wait a minute, I thought I was on the pill. And I was like, you never said.
Wait, when did I do that?
On Mary?
On the boat.
Oh, no, never ever took contraceptives.
I know, but
I never once said I did.
No,
Yeah,
it
correct.
I also
was
never
Wizard.
assumed I did.
Wizard.
that's a lie, and I
That
have
was-
the video to prove it.
Really? I don't believe you.
So,
Okay.
sorry, Hedrah, you had a follow-up
So
question?
yeah, so 60 servings. Cool.
You're gonna buy 6 gold's worth of contraceptives? Dope.
Yeah, dude, because I know you fuckers would be like, it'd be like handing out condoms to a fucking college
Do you want me?
party.
Do you want me to put it directly into the party loop for you?
Okay, put 50 servings. Okay, I'll keep 10 for myself. Always
Alright,
good to have
sure.
someone who serve.
Sure.
When offered, Elloe will just flatly open a backpack full of tea.
You have an exhaustible supply of that, my friend. Not an inexhaustible. So yes, no. the
That's not how we
contraceptives are
did
good.
it in the first game.
Indeed, and then you all got fucking pregnant anyway, so now there's an actual rule in place. Because
So,
you literally
just
cannot
to
be
make
trusted to just not get each other pregnant.
Congratulations, you're the Richard Hammond.
I fucking started the campaign that way.
This is true. This is true. You did actually begin the campaign.
You couldn't even
Why-
wait long enough for the game to fucking start before you got knocked up.
It was part of the
Jesus.
background.
It's true. It's true. But at the same time, like in
Yeah.
general, pregnancies happened, and just make sure there is actually a flat rule. It exists. It is in place. Please make sure that you are careful.
Okay,
Like,
so
however, Elloe, you can start with like fucking 20.
Fine.
yes. So
Speaking of 20,
this
I'm gonna
is
get
mentioned-
2 gold's worth of the male contraceptive.
Is that where you just boil your testicles?
The powder.
The powder.
Great.
And-
This
No, it's wearing way too tight
That's-
underpants, right? Clearly.
no, that this is the
Gotta
powder
switch the
version.
voice.
So
this is the powder, so it
Right.
works for both.
yeah, so we already got that covered. Like I said, I knew that given that how many, well, rather said, Maddie knew that given how active you guys were, like, in the whole talking and the whole nudity and not really reacting to the whole, like, couple being, like, extremely handsy with each other, you know, like, well, these people
Yeah,
don't stop
you're gonna do
fucking
the
soon.
responsible
Might
thing.
as well.
Yeah, I think
They
that's
might as well.
Somebody needs to be the group mom. Actually, just be responsible for us. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to do that too, but I don't think of everything like Hedrah does.
You can
Alright.
you can be there to like protect them from their own like just impulse decisions. And Maddie has got this
That's-
this planning thing going for you.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
Alright, so how much
Yeah,
money do I need
yeah.
to throw at the Arcanist Guild to get them to look at the obsidian testicles?
Assuming, do you let them keep any of the spheres? Because the spheres themselves have a worth of 63, and any you let them keep while they're experimenting on will reduce the cost for you.
How much would it normally cost?
About 50 gold.
Well, let's see. 63 divided by 21. They're worth like 3.
They're worth
each.
3 gold each.
50 gold. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of money.
Mhm. Yeah.
Maybe we should just get this done later because we're poor as fuck.
Okay.
I will put them back in the bag of holding.
Alrighty. That's why Kellin fought with dragons yet, just to make sure they didn't get up to immediate bullshit.
Oh,
Look, they didn't. They just got hugs from an old man.
do they have... I have a question. Do they have bouillon cubes and chicken stock?
They definitely. I mean, this is the kind of place where you could buy like a full cook's tools set. So yeah, they probably do.
I'm gonna. How much I want on the sets? I need to learn how to
That's
cook.
Look, tools, cook's utensils. It's only a gold for the utensils.
Okay. Can I get a nice set for like 3?
Yeah, you can get some like artisanal spoons to go with your cook's utensils if you spend 3 gold.
I will put down a nice cooks.
The spoons for the artisan.
With the storm.
Yeah, you've got
With the
you've got
storm
a
kitchen and all that good shit.
shade grown spoons. It's what yeah, no, they will actually, yeah, they'll give you a nice set. Sure.
Cheese knife, oyster knife, you got the, everything.
Yeah, no, they have 2 types of oyster knife. They have one for oyster, and then they have one for fucking oysters, and it's more like a crowbar.
Sweet.
In before oyster great beast.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The oyster great beast, the least threat. No, it's the muscle great beast. Stuck to the wall somewhere. Delicious. But yeah, Benny will make sure that you guys are fed and snacked and dranked up. Athia is finding out about these various jobs and probably getting like propositioned by the odd like horny nerd, because that's how they do. She's an attractive lady.
So, what's the price for the bullion then?
If 1 GP does a full cook set, I'll say like things like fancy stocks and stuff is probably like 5 silver. That's going to be a lot of what takes up the cost of the cooking set.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just getting those because this is the cold north. Nothing warms up like a nice cup of like chicken broth there in a cup there. But making sure plus it's good and hearty. Yeah,
of course,
so
yes, nothing conveys elegance and tastes like the gloating spoon.
That was it, thank you.
Gloating spoon.
Miranda is the best crazy mermaid. The best crazy fucking hot mermaid.
3, 5, 15. Okay.
It's going to take 25 days to learn how to cook.
Okay.
But we'll have to do that later because we can't afford to stay here for very long.
Yeah.
We need to go do adventure stuff. Speaking of which, how much is this archivist recovery worth?
Let's see here. The archivist recovery is worth. I mean, I'm gonna do it. I'll do a persuasion check for Athia's sake, see if she can improve that value for you. Something that none of you can help with because you ain't fucking there.
Can you guide us yourself?
She does in fact no guidance, so let's just bat that. And she has not turned hers into a natural roller, so. Oh my god! All right, so she's gonna be probably okay. Let's see here. Persuasion. 20. Okay, cool. You'll get paid 20 platinum.
20 okay, that's worth it. Yeah.
For what? What did you
That's
do?
worth some human
For
lives.
rescuing the archivist, for saving lives.
Ah. That is a lot. That is a fair amount of money.
That's totally worth the travel.
I mean, like, food's expensive, y'all. Like, think about this, right? It takes us effectively, like, for 8 days to get there and back. Let's say 9 days, because it'll take us a day to do the adventure. 9 times 6.
Yeah, but
Then,
here's the
so
thing. If
20,
somebody
that's like
fucking
20
succeeds-
GP.
Dude, if we succeed with the cooking on the base DC plus 10, you cut the
We don't have a fucking
requirements
cook.
by half.
Yeah, you don't have a cook yet. You need to be trained in the cook's tools, sadly.
Kina can't cook. Not proficient yet.
Yeah,
Not proficient.
you
I have the
need to
tools.
be
I'm not
trained.
proficient in them though. I
Yeah.
have to spend the
Still got trained.
downtime to get the.
Yeah. So later, when we're less bad at being adventurers, we might be able to adventure cheaply. But for now, it's actually quite expensive to go do things.
I mean, we could always look in the bag of holding Mom gave me and hope that cheese comes out this.
Let's not and say we did, because it might just be an army of kobolds in there. You never
Could
know.
just be
That's-
bees again. It rhymes with it.
No, it can't be kobolds. Remember, everything that rhymes with cheese.
Okay, then
It is
yeah,
a
it's
pretty,
bees.
pretty great item.
It's just things that rhyme with cheese.
Correct.
Here, okay, so you know how you can roll for trinkets? I asked Scow because I'm the scion of the Hoptmans, to just make one up for me. And this is a one.
Excellent.
Bags are bags of holding. Bags hold things. This one holds time and space, though I haven't worked out the kinks. Basically, it's always full of things that rhyme with cheese. I can't think of many things that rhyme with cheese that are useful except for actually cheese. Keys. Disease, that's probably bad. Also, I don't know what it's holding today or the next day. Happy birthday!
Here's the thing. I hope you like meat, because what rhymes with cheese, it's geese.
The goose of World's End just
open it up and like a fucking 7-headed goose pops out.
What about peas?
Peas.
No, the concept of peace
do you
just
dare
falls
open
out.
your bag? Like, Elloe, I'll level with you. Like, on a number of occasions where you've opened this bag, it's been a terrible idea. Sometimes it's been great.
In the wilderness. I'm very dumb, but after I blew out a section of my house, I realized...
The trees? Yeah, you opened the bag and trees just took out the wall.
Just came out.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, that's firewood.
So, I've actually developed a little method. I've got a very long stick.
A long stick that you just open it from a distance, like a 10-foot pole.
Oh, God. Alright, that's
Admittedly, I'm an idiot, so it took a long time for me to figure this out, but I figured out...
I figured Ceridwen probably figured it out for you after you blew out part of the house with trees. It's like, alright, let's put some rules in place for using this bag.
There was no special trinkets for anyone except Strain. It's because this bag, like, there are so many more worse things that rhyme with cheese than are good things. Indeed, when I looked it up, there are 437 2-syllable rhymes of cheese and 36 1-syllable rhymes of cheese. And really, like, a lot of them are pretty bad. Including feces.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
That was the first thing I thought of, and I was like, I'm not going to say it.
Peas?
Peas? Yeah, peas is fine.
Well,
Peas is delicious.
Yes.
A nice breeze.
Fleas? Oh no, not fleas.
Wait, can one of them be Niece?
Oh.
Open it up in which I just get a trapeze.
Yeah, no, literally, yeah, it could be so much shit in there.
Open it up and just get retirees, a bunch of old people tumble out.
or the opposite,
You get
babies.
fleas.
Yeah, you get fleas.
Oh,
You get
God.
hussies.
Parolees.
You get
Oh
lackeys.
no, it's just a chain gang.
Open it up.
You get orgies.
Huskies.
Huskies!
Huskies.
That's the
Open
best thing that come out of that
What
bag.
about the-
Open
what
it
about
up.
Striptease.
Yep.
That'd be
Split
nice.
freeze.
Abductees.
Yeah, no, as I say, like, there's a lot of horrible things that rhyme with cheese, and not actually many good ones. So I was like, fuck yeah, enjoy.
Cheese? Oh god. Not
Manatees.
Could I get Tennessee?
That doesn't rhyme.
gypsies. Oh.
Overseas.
Oh no. It's just a bunch of
Under-
fucking werecats.
Rabies. For the back to get
What
rabies.
about Socrates?
Yeah.
And the old Greek guy just falls out and
Arby's.
gets really angry at you.
No,
Needs to come out.
Just
Degree-
ask Snippy
no.
to get in here real quick.
Zombies.
degrees. I get
Classic.
smacked. I get smacked in the face with a rolled up degree that I didn't even earn.
Oh no, the tragedies.
Get scurvies. No, it's,
Alright.
yeah, there's a lot of rhymes.
The worst one would just be knees.
Yes, a bag of knees.
Something reaches out of the bag, just pulls your head and right onto a knee sticking out.
Yeah, no. And say like this, there's a reason Stray's the only one with this, and it's because I feel like Stray's the only one who can responsibly use a bag full of potential nightmares.
Hey, it could always
Yes.
be rubies.
Remember, we can weaponize this bag.
Hopefully, and then you open it, and
Well,
they're like,
it's
oh,
like-
peas, delicious.
Yeah, we-
basically it's the Wabbajack.
We gambit this thing on the final boss, just like, alright, bag, give us something good, and you open it up, and just like, a husky falls out. Hi!
Oh,
Damn
it
it.
has to be multiple.
But
It's
yes,
huskies.
Stray.
Oh, sorry, yeah, it's like an entire sled team of huskies. They don't do anything aggressive, though. They just roll all over each other.
could always get kiwis
Yeah.
too.
Oh,
What,
God,
Hedrah?
cute. It's just a really angry New Zealander.
What is it? Hedrah?
I was just gonna say, when you said your character wasn't very smart, that just made me think about that picture, like I said.
Yeah. That would definitely be. And honestly, that's probably not out of beyond the pale, especially if she spent the night in tower. Just pull out an air horn from her nightstand.
Anyway, let's go
No,
adventure.
but this is... Yeah.
I really hope we get the Huskies one though.
Me too.
Look,
Hashtag not biased.
Or geese. Or whatever
Yes, I want the
geese,
Goose of
because they would
World's
get
End
extra
to
food.
just stick its head out. Just honk.
Geese.
It's
The
okay.
goose
You
is
get
one.
2 Geese of World's End. It's even worse than you fear.
No. You think it's multiple geese, and then the body comes out, and it still belongs to one. Yeah, no, I've decided that it's not going to be bound by like size or anything kind of sense. Like, yeah, she's probably opened her bag up and gotten trees, and it just fucking destroyed the side of a house. Like,
Amazing.
boom, gone.
Savin, Old Faithful. Or what was the name? No, Centurion. Fucking tree there.
I'm gonna.
Her name is Alas. That's unfortunate.
His name is Alice, the snow elf.
Alas.
Alas, the snow elf. He telleth thee.
Oh, hey,
Mercy
Brayla.
to the
Are you
Bridgerton.
sure Brayla
So-
isn't a half-orc?
I'm sure.
Damn
And it's
it.
also
Mercy-
totally different spelling. The E came before the A.
Mercy the Tiefling.
Yes.
So
Is she the
Demon
group
Mercy. Also, why am I here?
What do you mean? Why? Who? What?
Jin.
The
Oh, no.
third one down is my name.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, I mean, you are human. I feel like that's. Don't worry, we're in the cold north, so it's pronounced Brehid, so you're okay.
Sounds good.
Yep, and Grin the halfling. They Grin. They are carrying some burial records from Northholds. that
Wait,
the
halflings exist in the setting?
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever seen one.
Didn't you say
Feel
they
like
came
you
from
have.
like the? Didn't you say they were like chilling like way over here?
Oh yeah, weren't they in like the
Like Hobbit holds over here somewhere? I thought it was south. I always thought it was like
Yeah.
south where it was warmer.
Yeah, it's just south of the river, like up against those mountains there.
I had no
Yeah,
idea.
so because like Hobbit hills and stuff like that.
I
and
see.
it's
Yep.
all hills.
And
all
indeed,
hills,
there are also some like mountains up
When
here.
I get to be a really good wizard, can I eventually just like go there and recruit a hobbit?
Of course.
Excellent.
That's the whole point of being a wizard, is then eventually getting lower level mooks to go on epic quests that you don't have to. And really, you don't have to be massively invested in their success. Apart from that one time when it turns out that it's really important.
Yeah, when it turns out they fucking find the one ring, but every other time it's just, I don't know, just throw halflings at it. Eventually it'll work out.
Yeah, get enough halflings, throw them on a job. Make sure that they have enough money to buy beer and pints, and everything's fine.
Turns out in this setting the halflings are also the dwarves. Alright, anyway.
I mean, that's kind of what hobbits were, weren't they, if you think about it? They did the drinking and the living in holes part actually pretty adeptly. Anyway,
Let's go adventure.
yes, you now have a job, and it is to rescue some archivists. They left a message when they were in Grandest. It was a magical sending by Grin, that they were on the way. However, they have not returned. They never made it up to Fortress Raid, so they have gotten lost somewhere in the interim, and this is their most likely location.
Where's Fortress Raid?
Right here.
Squint.
Fortress
Oh.
Raid is right.
Look,
It's the main crossing.
I can't fucking read. Don't judge me.
Reading is hard. It's true.
Reading is hard, what?
No,
Okay,
reading
so,
is easy.
So you're
Say
saying
that
they
all the time.
made it to...
No, they did not make
They
it
did
to
not
Raid.
make it, so they're somewhere in between...
No, they're somewhere in between Grandest and Raid.
Oh, okay, I see. So they made it to Grandest, and they
the last
did not-
message they sent was in Grandest, and then on their way from Grandest to Fortress Raid, they went missing, and they posited that this is the most likely bit. This
Okay.
is the only bit they don't have like. a good
In
rank.
before Grape Beast.
It could be the Grape Beast. You never know.
Was that around there?
I don't remember.
No. The Great Beast was in the Elder Child.
Ah, yes, that's right.
In the Elder Child?
Yeah, there's
Elder Child right here.
Yeah, it's listed as Eld Isle, but yeah, it's Eldritch.
everything there sucks. Never go there.
Yeah.
They were accumulating
Elder
ranks of exhaustion by
Isle.
being. Yeah.
I thought you said fucking Eldile there. I thought you saw Elder Child.
Oh no. Eldritch Isle.
Have you seen the Mist, Hedrah? It's basically the Mist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it was a
just
shit place to be,
horseshit.
and it made them all very sick.
And Jeanette
It stole
disappeared
spell
for a
levels
while.
from them, and all sorts of horrible things.
Yeah, it sucks. Anyway, let's go to the Lost
Okay,
Archives.
so how much money do you have? Have you are you going to secure some kind of better means for moving your shit around? Or
Oh,
are you going to
yeah.
be walking with a wagon still?
Oh,
Let's
we lost the
okay.
No,
Oh.
okay.
Hi, Hedrah. I have 23 gold to put in for a cart and horse. How much is a
Alright.
cart and horse?
A draft
much?
horse is 50
How much?
GP. A pony is 30
Can
GP.
we
That's
get a
the only-
draft moose?
I feel like no. Oh wait, we can get a couple
I have a
donkeys for
question.
8 GP each. Okay, we're good.
okay, I
So-
was gonna ask, which is cheaper, donkeys or slaves?
all right, slavery is illegal.
Slavery is illegal now.
But yes, we can get
Aw.
a cart for 15 GP, and then we can get 2 donkeys to pull the shit for
How much
16.
for a trained moose?
Trained moose.
Asked-
Probably about
Something that
80
li-
gold.
a
The
creature
most
that lives in
Canadian
the
question
jungle.
Kinathis has ever asked.
That was a very Canadian question. It bleeds maple syrup. No, it's about 80 gold for a trained
80
moose.
gold
A trained riding
for a
moose.
climate acclimated pack animal.
Yeah, 80
Okay.
gold for a trained
What?
riding
A
moose.
moose is the pack animal.
Well, it's
It's a
trained.
climate
to-
acclimated animal that will haul our shit if it has no other
Yeah.
choice.
So, anyways, it's 15 GP for a cart now. And how many donkey? Or
It's 16
let's get a mule,
GP.
not a donkey. They pull back.
It's 16 GP for a pair of donkeys.
400
War
for a
mules.
war moose.
Let's get mules and also winter gear for them so they don't just freeze to death.
Yep. They getting to riding animals will increase your net mouths to feed by 1 because I'm not going to go to massive effort every 2 mounts or every 2 medium-sized non-humanoid creatures that you're bringing along.
Also, it begs the question:
One
what
month
month is this?
You guys are maybe 20 to 30 days out of winter. It's getting
Okay.
getting unpleasant.
What month?
Like late March, early.
I don't fucking know. Months are not the same because they're also all equal numbers of days in this. So
What
I've already forgotten
we're
what sort of
doing?
thing it is.
We're doing equivalents, so we
Yes.
can wrap our heads around it. So
But also,
Ex-
don't you all live in different places that have different winter months at different times?
No.
yeah,
I'm going to just say by seasons, you're at the latter end of autumn. You're about 20 days out of core winter. It gets stormy. It's very shitty.
we don't, but we can also
Oh,
ask Hedrah, the local Swedish
Nord.
person. This is basically Nordic region. What is it like in late March, early May?
in late March. Well, that depends on latitude, but mostly late March, I would say frozen, somewhat frozen, a bit slushy here and there, frozen rain. Pretty fucking miserable.
Gao said it was
So-
late
Okay.
autumn.
Yes.
Autumn. I thought you
Yes,
said.
we're
Well,
approaching
now-
winter. We're
I
20
thought-
days out from winter.
Oh, I thought you said 20 days out of winter. Wait, then we're just gonna have to bunker down for the winter. That's
know.
what everyone does. Damn it.
So we need to make as
Basically,
much money as
basically-
possible right now so
Yeah,
we can afford to live
basically,
somewhere.
you guys right now have the opportunity to get in some last jobs so that you actually have downtime money. Because I knew for a fact that this party, once they finally got started, be like, all right, and now I already know what I need a downtime action for. I'm just gonna set them up for it like right fucking now. So they are
Okay.
hassling me for an entire campaign.
So late fall,
So you get
Hedrah,
like
what's
2
it
to 3
like?
jobs in.
It doesn't matter.
It's-
We're just going to
so
retire the animals.
how much-
Let's just go.
Okay,
For the love of God.
how much is winter stuff for the animals though?
Winter wear is
Because winter wear for people is
Anything for animals is just 4 times whatever it is for people.
it is damn.
Yeah.
all types of barding times 4. Bits and bridles though are like 2 GP and all that kind of shit.
Oh, okay, that's what that means. Well,
For
you can.
mules and stuff like that, they need a winter blanket, which is just a extra thick, double-layered
Yeah.
wool and cotton blanket on them.
I will say, let's have a look here.
Because their legs aren't really affected by the cold as much as their main body because it's tendons.
Yeah, like just 1 GP per mule to get it. Like some nice, decent, warm blankets.
So
Okay,
we're looking at
15, 16, so
33 GP total for this investment.
Yep.
Alright, who's paying for it?
I will give you as much money. I mean, I still want spending money, but I have 23 gold. I can fork over like 8. If everyone forks over around 8, we should have enough.
If everyone forks over 5.5.
Okay.
Say 6, so we got extra food.
Okay, sure. So everyone fork over 6 GP.
How much should
Okay.
Athia have? I should add that in for Amxal.
Everyone got 16 GP.
Okay.
Alright, and you said every 2 animals counts as 1 extra mouth?
Correct. 1 extra
Okay.
mouth to feed it. And that's just going to be a general for all of it because I ain't that fussy.
Nope.
And I know that some animals will eat more and some will eat less. Well, it'll always eat
Okay.
more.
And so we're still traveling at foot speed, right?
Yes, you are traveling at foot speed.
No?
And one of the reasons I was asking about the weather is because we can graze with the animals too. So
You'll be able to do that in the forest, but at the same time, time spent with like, not as long as you have the survival necessary, you can stay in one spot without progressing and keep yourselves fed for that duration. It's just sort of how that goes. Your animals don't ever eat for free.
Okay, so... Can hope to get some good shit done.
Yeah.
Shit, wait, hold on. 24 is, so, 3.
Okay. Also, I have a fun weather table that's really dumb. The features on it for the autumn section is snow light, snow heavy, rain, storm, clear, windy, misery, and extra misery.
Excellent. Okay, so it's going to take us a quarter of our food to get there. Good, good.
Wait,
Alright, let's go.
if we're all moving at foot speed, why are we carrying donkeys then?
They are carrying your, like, I don't know that you can all fit on the same wagon. That's
They're keeping carry from slowing you down and also carrying our loot.
yeah. They will
Oh
actually.
yeah, but that's the thing. We bought a cart, 2 donkeys, and a bit of extra food.
Let's see, how much does a cart in this carry? Maybe it says.
15 GB.
Well,
I
15.
don't know, how much do they carry? Is it? That's what it said there. Like their weight allowance of a cart. Because you could, if you were so willing, you could go up to a wagon and actually carry everyone like in it and move at mule speed,
Yeah.
which is 35 gups. Like a cart will carry your shit, a wagon will carry you and your shit, and that's 35 GP.
So we
We
can
want-
get there faster.
Who wants to pay an extra 20 gold?
I don't believe Amxal's put any cash in, and if he's in the Twitch chat, I can check and see if he's down for that.
I have 1 platinum I can to cut the cost.
I'll put in 5 gold.
Did we get any platinum at all? All I heard was we got 16 gold.
Yeah, that's what I converted everything up to gold.
Oh,
What we
okay.
have.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I haven't spent my
Yeah,
platinum
you still
that I
got a
got
platinum
paid.
hanging around.
I was just wondering.
In this case, I
Still
mean,
have that.
Athia is also floating her platinum and some gold. You know what? She hasn't actually spent anything in this set and has the most. Anything on here? I'm gonna make it their player tax. You now have a wagon.
Okay,
There you go.
cool.
Cool.
We should
Alright,
totally trade in these donkeys for a
so-
moose later.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you now move
Well, we
at
got
wagon
money.
speed, so you'll be able to get there a lot faster.
Okay, so now we move at mount speed, which is like double. So 83 divided by 40. What is it? 48.
1/6.
So it's basically 2 days. So okay, so it's only going to take us 14 rations. Yay.
Yeah, it's a shorter journey.
This we can do.
So you can get a whole bunch more done. Hooray!
Yay.
You're turning money. You're spending money to make money. That's how that
We
goes,
are.
right?
It's a lost leader.
Yeah,
All right. So let's go.
yeah. Okay. So, although it's only for a few days, I still need them tests. You're making a
Okay.
journey.
Okay, so
Okay.
what else we do?
So navigation.
This is in the wrong order.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, it kind of has just for my sanity. All right, quartermaster. The baseline amount of food available to perform cooking tests with. You're fine. All right, no one's worried there. Stravival. That was for scouting, I believe. Yes.
What? I'm scout.
My
What?
survival was for quartermastering as well.
Oh,
You're not a
quartermaster.
quartermaster.
Oh right, yeah. So you had advantage. So it's actually an 18. Only one of you needs to do that. Whatever.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
So in fact, you get to ignore the first rank of exhaustion. That means you could actually push on a little bit harder in the day. For one of
Wait,
these.
Madilyn, are you trained in survival, or is that just your wisdom?
It's just my wisdom.
Then,
Comm assist.
yeah.
Oh.
It was
I can't
sadly
I can't actually help at all.
no. I mean, to be fair, you could make the raw check, and then the person with herbalist could be giving you advantage if you really want to goon around.
No, it's fine.
I mean,
I'll
with
just
1
sit
point
here.
difference, it's actually advantageous. Never mind, let's go.
All right. But yes, let's see. Cartography. There's no way you're getting lost at all. That is 10 plus. You ignore any speed penalties inflicted by difficult terrain you travel through, which is good because there's a bunch of fucking trees. Like a fuck ton of trees. And navigación. Yeah, that sweet operates vehicle for wagons or navigators tools or nature. One of you. I should make a journal
Right.
anchor. Yep.
Who was the scout?
That'd be
Scouts Kellin,
Oh,
and he's
Kellin,
nailed it.
Kellin,
That's
yeah.
22. You're
Okay,
fine.
navigation was me. Navigation.
Yeah.
was- I'm nature.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna tank this hit.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
fine. It's
Oh.
fine. You did not fail. You're so close.
Scout softballing us so
I
hard.
was there.
What do you mean softball? It's
I
written
want
in
the
the goddamn
hard checks.
rules.
Give me random encounters. Punish us.
Well, no, you're
Snipiness,
still like
snippiness.
you are not protected from scripted encounters, which might still happen. So don't you worry about it. Or if I get bored and decide to throw it out at you.
I mean, I won't lie. That's half the thing I do in my games. I'm bored. This sounds.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
look, in paragraph 2, there's always a chance you will experience a random or scripted encounter on the road. This is just made easier based on how you fulfill your roles on the journey. Ipso facto, if I get bored, I might just throw a random encounter at you guys. It's fine.
Yeah, like the fairy Korgori fight.
It was always a good time.
God, I love fairy Korgori.
So, let us see here. You can literally make it to that place in like 2 days. 2 days is what you look at for a number. And if you wanted to push on like through a night for whatever reason, you get to ignore your first rank of exhaustion.
It's not bother.
Okay. And so, my lovely dears, you make your way through. In the first day, you will be traveling through Fortress Raid. Do you do anything while you are there? They have a tavern, they have a little traveler's house, they have like a whole bunch of armed guards, they have a halfway workable smithy. Like, they're next to the Freelands, so they get most of their like weapons and physical goods shipped to them, either from Freelands or Maker's Rest, in fact. But it is a large place. It is, you know, secure. Yay? Nay?
No, I don't think we have any business
see,
here.
We're moving on then.
Okie dokie. And then you continue on into the woods. Now, getting to your destination doesn't take you a long time at all. In fact, is considering your, you know, your spread of capabilities, not especially difficult. Finding these archivists, however, is going to be a skill test because they went missing. It's not like all of them walk around with like RFID tags on them or something.
Mm-hmm.
So, how would you like to go about trying to locate these lost archivists?
Archivist! Here, nerds, nerds, nerds.
Can I roll investigation?
Can I assist?
Seems like survival.
What
with
about
investigation.
survival, I
Yes,
think?
I would say this is a, if you're looking for like prints and evidence and stuff, that is survival. Investigation.
Oh, I'm
is-
traded that too.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
that-
can survival instead.
I am
Where is
Barbarian,
strength
assist
and
the nerd.
survival? Oh,
Damn it.
Cool.
Didn't it matter? Sad advantage.
Disadvantage. Okay.
guidance.
From whom?
Our guidance bot is gone. I know she would do it anyways, but still. It's
Oh,
okay. 13.
Oh, right. We have another
Oh, I
guidance
forgot.
Yeah, you got like a whole bunch of them.
I
We
forgot
got extra
Madilyn
guidance
has
pots
to.
just in case.
Yeah, don't worry, you have backup guidance machines. Okay. Not fantastic, but that's only like 2 people performing the check. Others can do other things. You have like magic and familiars. And
Oh,
you
yeah,
have,
that's
like,
a good
the ability
idea.
to
I will
toss
send
around.
Theo into the forest to go look for people. You know, doing
Scurry,
doing
scurry,
this.
scurry.
I mean, Theo has stat block. He has perception.
Yeah. All right. Let's give that a roll. Let's see.
The mighty Bishop Theodore Maximilian Galatius.
Yes, indeed.
How is a squirrel's perception?
+3.
It's better than your survival.
On roll, but he doesn't have anyone to be a guidance monkey for
Yeah,
him.
unfortunately.
So. Okay. But he goes looking around,
Could I guide us before
spreading
that?
the great word to other less awakened squirrels as he goes. But you know, it's approaching winter. A lot of the critters, he will inform you, are there's a thought. So how fucking loud is Elloe shouting? Like, is she fucking bellowing?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. That should be fun. Let's see.
I can certainly be stopped.
How the... Alright, no. Okay, you bellow and nothing bad happens.
Ah! Well, I
Well, that's
really,
just-
really thought that would.
That didn't work.
Well, perhaps I can sense any magical goings on here in the forest. Surely, some horrible arcane spell has gone awry.
Okay.
Ooh, and I can use
There is
divine
no
sense.
magic within 30 feet of you.
I mean, I'm going to be casting this as I walk around, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Just concentrating on
Also,
whatever.
I have divine senses, which has a range of like a mile or something.
Miles.
It's not
Let's have a look.
miles. It's it's in 60 feet. Jesus fuck.
You know, the divine sense is definitely your I'm in the middle of a tomb spell. Like, is there a
Yeah.
lich around the corner ability?
Yeah, but I can do it 4 times. So,
This is true. You can just like pop
so,
out. some
do I happen to activate
Give me
this
a perception
random?
check.
All right, excellent. Perceptione. Good thing I'm really good at this, guys. Yeah.
Woo, boy.
But wait, guidance. No, it's fine.
Good fucking alert. Alright. Let's see here. So it is going to take you guys until nearly nightfall to find signs, evidence that the Archivist's around. And that sign comes in the form of a faint glow in the tree line. Probably like a mile out from you, but you know, you have the Great Bishop up in the top of a tree. He will let you know that there is in fact a glowy out there. Before coming down to let you know. It is night, it is late, but there is light.
Who has dark vision? Does everyone have dark vision? Are we dark vision the party? Okay. Well, then I might suggest, this is Stray suggesting that we wait till daybreak, because fighting with members of our party unable to see.
Well, we're going towards the source of light. Also, torches exist.
Yeah, well, there's a torch of light. Oh, wait, he has a bullseye lantern, doesn't he?
I do.
Yeah, you can just set that down and fight. Never mind.
Mm-hmm. And it leaves cool shadows up against trees as you dance in the moonlight. It's fine.
Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Yeah, I have. It was okay.
What was she like?
Hello.
The correct response.
No, but it's just gonna say usual sound of night vision goggles turning on.
I forgot you had night vision goggles. Alright, let's go.
Okay, so.
But you have to have it. She blew up her regular eyes.
Yeah,
She
they
got
exploded.
glasses.
Yeah, she has to wear glasses because her eyes got a little bit exploded. It happens,
Just a little bit.
Just a bit exploded. Just a gentle exploding. Okay, so, you've been told, it's about a mile or so away. It is still dark despite the source of light that you have. Are you approaching stealthily? Are you approaching with haste?
Gee, I'm so great at stealth. We should do that. No, I'm just going to walk over there.
It would be a group check, but,
Oh, well, in that case.
Yeah, that's stealth as much as possible then.
So everyone does.
I'll let Athia help in for a thing. She'd be able to keep you guys from bumblefucking at least to a degree, I think. No, wait, no, she's not trained in it, but she has still got 4 because she's dexterous AF.
But is she wearing medium armor? Oh, wait, no. Don't have that subclass yet.
No,
Okay, we're
she's
fine.
wearing leather.
We are not stealth
Okay,
the
so
party.
stealth checks.
Yeah, everyone please a stealth check.
Oh boy, this is gonna be great. Sorry in advance, guys.
Same thing. I'm sorry, guys.
I have
I'm just like-
disadvantage on
Unless
this.
there are crit... No, you don't have disadvantage.
I do, because I'm wearing
Oh, you
heavy
do.
armor.
Well, I mean, there were no crit fails in there, so you have enough successes to actually not fuck up your
Guidance,
average.
what's that? Roll your guidance rolls.
This is,
Hello, people.
assuming that guidance was being cast on the 2 shitty, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to cut that off. It doesn't fucking matter. You have enough successes and no one crit failed. So you're alright. You got 3 successes. 3 really good ones. And then if guidance is added onto either that 12 or the 13, it's probably pretty likely to make your lives okay. So, you're going to be able to approach this from stealth. And I'll describe it to you, a little bit of theatre of the mind before we wrap up. You make your way semi-quietly through the trees. Definitely your spookliest are going ahead. Maddie is Sam Fisher as fuck. She has the night vision goggles on. She is absolutely crushing it in stealth. She's just fucking... She is the knight right now.
The knight, as voiced by Michael Ironside.
Of course, yeah.
Well, she is darker first, so it fits.
Yeah, and as you reach your destination, you can see that there is a clearing in the trees. At the center of it is a large bonfire, and all around it is bare dirt. It looks like everything worth plant matter has been scraped clear out of it, and it's either been added to the fire or cast aside. And you can see that little pits have been dug in the ground. I'm not even going to bother asking perception checks amongst you. It's very hard to see, but you might be able to catch the evidence of a few of them. There are stakes in these pits, like, sharpened ones covered in some kind of glistening substance that is catching the firelight as you can see it.
Punchy pits!
Correct. And at the center of this fire and this ring of pits are a group of little nerds. The nerds that you're after. Some of them have various weapons. One of them appears to be standing very intently in front of a like a little drag carriage for belongings and all of that. You can smell the scent of death. And there are, as you may as well notice on your approach, a little bit further off in the distance, evidence of dead horses. They have been slain, and whatever did it has taken out their entire rib cages, more by the look of it. These people are tired, and they are watching the night, like this tree line, intently as you approach. As it is, you can't see what it is that they are afraid of. Not yet, at least. Maybe it's just by luck that whatever it is hasn't jumped out on you. But as you reach this clearing, you'll be able to call out to them, perhaps, and not get shot
Hey
by arrows or
nerds!
something.
We're here to rescue you!
Exactly. But trying to fuck with cinematics, please. There are little shining lights. Little shining lights further off into the tree line. The typical reflection of a firelight, a flickering yellow, the signs of eyes. Quite a large number of them. And it is there, my lovely dears, that we'll be calling the session to a close. It gives me time to set up a nice encounter map for it. But yeah, you have located the lost archivists, and it looks like something has been haunting their journey.
Well, I'm glad they're not all dead.
Yep, they are not all dead. Their horses seem to have been fucking decked. Sean!
I have no idea what you guys are referencing.
Sean!
I'm pretty sure she's talking about Blair Witch Project.
Hmm?
No, it's Heavy Rain.
Heavy rain.
Oh!
Old bug there.
I've never seen that.
Jason!
Oh no, it's Matt she was always crying out for, that's right. I was so glad those kids died in the end. They were so
I have
alone.
not seen Blair Witch Project, and I
No,
fucking
neither have
happy
I.
about it.
It's basically watch a movie and you're cheering for the witch to kill them all in the end. Because they are the most insufferable group of teenagers I have ever seen.
Alright, give XP now.
Okay.
Okay, yes. So, everyone's favorite fucking questions when it comes to the experience. Let's see here. Where is it gone? Okay. Did you explore a new or interesting location for the first time?
Yes.
Alright, what would that be?
Yes.
This is the first time we've been to the Freelands, or to Calebel, or to Sarmond.
Okay, sure. Did you discover a new and interesting truth about the world?
Yeah, we found a elvish burial ground that I don't think anyone's ever found one of those before.
You scored that ruins in last session.
Well, no, I mean, but this is the burial ground part. I guess we found out the truth that elves cremated and buried their dead and guarded them with monsters.
Okay. Well, that particular one did, but maybe.
Oh,
Okay. New ally, lasting enemy.
No.
Advance or complete a quest?
Yes.
And neutralize direct threat? No.
No. We didn't fight
Again, nothing in a ruin that you on purpose went fingering around in and broke the locks on to reveal counts as a direct threat to the local peace.
Damn it.
Hey, you go looking for trouble and find it. That's not how you actually get experience. Like starting a tavern brawl and shouting, "He was coming straight for me!"
I mean, that's just how Elloe avoids getting arrested.
Of course, of course.
I have this as radiant damage. Isn't our dragon flame fire, not radiant?
No?
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
that's Sacred Flame.
How do we... Yeah, but Scow retooled Sacred Flame for us. But we're breathing fire. Shouldn't it be fire damage?
Tooltip just said it was Sacred Flame with half range.
Yep. It's just Sacred Flame.
If you wanted us to be like breathing fire, it'd be like a once a day burning hands or something.
Indeed. No, you actually
So-
legit do Sacred Flame. It is radiant damage.
So we conjure fire, we don't breathe it.
I don't fucking care.
You can breathe a sacred flame that just hucks
So-
30 feet away.
So
So
Hakalugi.
that's 11 XP, you say?
No, I do not say 11 experience.
We
I
are
say
at
3.
17.
You are now at 17.
Yes.
Alright, well, thank you for watching stream and later YouTube. Hope you guys have yourselves a lovely motherfucking good time. Do take care, etc., etc. Goodbye.